All right, here we are. Hey, what is up, everybody? What is going on? How you doing?
So,
Sorry about being
everyone.
late, y'all. Sorry about that, you guys. How you doing?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I've been fighting with really bad acid reflux all day, man. So it's been a nightmare. I'm feeling a
yeah,
little bit better now, but
yeah. You're doing good.
at
Yeah, it's been hella hot over here, man.
least I look good.
Yep.
Got Pat. Hey, look,
Hey, what's up,
Juno2000.
Paps? Sean,
Steel. Hey, what's up, Steel? You seen you in a minute, Russell.
Steel, what's up?
Minge. What's up, Minge?
Russell.
Go on. All right, let me turn my tools down here so I can hear me. All right.
Yeah,
Got
hey,
the
fella.
laptop on. Okay, let's see here. All right, guys. Thanks for coming tonight, man. I appreciate it much. Gonna do some Carpenter. There's been a lot since I'm doing Carpenter, man. I did some Carpenter earlier on when I first started doing watches, but it's been a minute since I've done
Yep.
them, and I've been kind of feeding for Carpenter. And I knew you was a Carpenter fan, and I figured
Yeah,
you don't want to join. So, 'cause this is the
yeah,
first watch this is the first time you've ever been on one of my watches. We've done
yep,
we did the Exorcist 3.
yeah.
Um, you did you was on the trivia show, but this is the first time you're doing the online
Yeah.
channel for a watch. So welcome, man.
And I joined you and Sean for the Tuesday show for Return Living Dead. Yeah.
All right, yo.
Hey,
Welcome.
what's up, Steel?
And we'll be back. What is going on, man? So you had a good day, man?
Yeah,
So we're being hot.
yeah. Been hella hot over here, man.
What state do you live in again?
The what?
What state do you live in?
Oh, I live in California.
Southern, northern, mid.
Yeah, the humidity's been really, really, really bad.
Do you live
It's like
in
around,
Southern California?
yeah, northern,
Northern, oh, okay.
but it's been like around the hundreds and nines and eighth degrees like this week. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. One thing I know about California is like in the wintertime, like the southern part of the state always stay, not nothing, but Los Angeles, places like that stays good and warm. But in the wintertime, northern California can get pretty cold. Los Angeles, places like
Yep.
that. Hey, what's going on, man? In the ice store. What is happening, man? Thank you so much. Yep, all doing
Hey,
good,
what's
man.
up? Look,
I think I'm over my bout of acid reflux.
the
My
Ice
acid
Lord.
reflux,
What's
man.
up, dude?
It is no joke, man. It is nothing for me to have this for like 4 or 5 hours straight. I get it really bad. Ugh. Luckily, it doesn't happen real often. but I think I'm starting to, you know what I mean. But he's got my throat hurt and everything. I can actually hear it bubbling when I get real bad. I can actually hear it, like because all that just connect. Oh man, got a bunch of dudes in here tonight.
Yeah. At the live stream watch party yesterday with Sean yesterday.
Cool. I was spending some quality time with family or everything. I was gonna pop in there and at least chat. I thought about seeing if I could join you guys, but I was spending some quality time with my son and my fiance.
Yeah. Mike from Heroic Waffles popped up on the show.
Cool. He doesn't do that real often.
Yeah, it was cool to see him.
Hey Cal, what's going on, man?
What's up, Cal?
Oh yeah, Carpenter, man. This is one. It's why I chose this one because, for one thing, I've only done one anthology the entire time. This whole over 2 years, I've done one anthology, and that was Creep Show with Sean, and I hadn't done the others. And it's Carpenter, and it doesn't get a whole lot of talk. It doesn't get talked about a lot. So I figured, oh yeah, go for it. First of all, I kind of want to talk about. Guys, remind me the next time I start talking about the Halloween franchise and I start bitching about Rob Zombie's Halloween about being all white and trashy and it sucks because of this and that. Remind me of the struggles the man had to go through to make this movie from the Weinsteins the whole time. He said the whole time, every day they was calling, harassing him, and telling him shit, and he just looked tormented when he talked about it. And this is all these years later. So just remind me. For what he had to go through, he didn't do a bad job. It's still not a Halloween movie, but he didn't do a bad job.
Yep.
So man, yeah. Jeez, I mean, I knew he had a little bit of trouble, but I did not know he missed that much.
Hey, what's up, Mayan? How are you?
I told them to kiss my ass on both cheeks. I mean, he was Rob Zombie. He hadn't done a whole lot of movies. At that point, I think he had done Horses, maybe.
He just did Devil's Rejects at House 1000 Corpse. Yeah.
But I think he did Rejects. Did he do Rejects right after he did Halloween? Or which one
did he did like a cartoon movie or something.
Well, that was I can't remember the name of that. But that was But I think he did Horses and then Halloween and then Rejects. I think. I don't exactly remember which one came first. Hey man, what's going on? Finally got one of my chicks in here. Where's Lady J at? Where's Lady J? See, I expect to see all of you guys, man. I get my kid first.
Hey, what's up, Ginger?
Oh yeah, Ninja, man. What is up, man? I was talking to him about one of his latest videos, Minority Report. I love Minority Report. I think that is a badass book. It's got a young Colin Farrell in it. It's just a good show. As far as Tom Cruise goes, it's one of the ones I like, a little more.
Yep.
Haven't seen Trench in a week or two either.
Yep.
See, Vampires look good. Vampires, yeah, I like vampires, but there's a couple things I don't like about it.
Yeah, I'm same here. I even told Sean about that. I didn't like vampires.
There's something about it, man. I don't like too much macho bullshit. Too much everybody strutting around like their dicks are huge. You know what I mean?
It's just the one thing I don't like about the movie is that James Woods' character is kind of an asshole in the movie.
I'm not big on James Woods anyway, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he can act. I'm sure you've heard me talk about that before. But him coming off like a badass is not believable at all.
Yeah.
I slapped the shit right out of him, knocked him fuck right out. He don't worry me in the least.
Because he's like slapping everybody in the movie. I'm like, I'm supposed to cheer for this guy.
Bad motherfucker. I mean, you thought he was Sylvester Stallone or some shit. Yeah.
Yep.
And it's like, come to fuck on, dude. I keep the face off.
I'll take George Clooney's great Gecko character from Dusk Till Dawn over that character.
Oh man, yeah. I love that first part from Dusk Till Dawn, man. I wish they had made a whole movie of that first part. because Tarantino does a great job too. You
Mhm.
really believe that he's this nutty sicko, man. Hey, Hatchet
Yep.
Boys again.
Had your voice. What's up?
See, in here now. Got let's see where Lady J showed up. Well, I seen where J was here. Oh, she's working right now. Okay, that's what that's saying. Bummer, man, bummer. All right, well, I won't
Yeah.
do my feeling search, man. Now, I guess that's a good excuse.
Yeah. What was your thoughts? Like besides like vampires, what was your thoughts on his other movies like he made in the '90s, like that Invisible Man movie with Chevy Chase?
That's interesting. That was a little bit after Chevy Chase's prime, so you know what I mean. You'd seen most of his comedy, so he wasn't, you
Hmm.
know, early on. Chevy Chase had this really good humor about him, but after so many years, that one's not bad. That's the one with Daryl Hannah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I like Daryl Hannah. Anyone who's a fan of Daryl Hannah, you should see a movie called Reckless, made about '84 or so. She is
Okay.
butt ass naked in it, and she looks damn good in that movie. Um, but that's a good show. Watch Reckless. I just
Hmm.
ordered the DVD of it, as a matter of fact. You see how so I'm gonna do something. Oh, here's what the screenplay looks like. Did you get a physical copy of it?
Yeah. I don't have a physical copy. I'm gonna watch it on Look Movies.
You hadn't got it yet? Okay.
No.
Alrighty. Shit, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh, let me run something by you guys. I got this out. I forgot I had this. But I got this from my oldest son years back because he was a fan of it. It's something me and him seen. Does anybody remember this? Terror Tunes.
Carrot Tubes.
Super low budget. Super low budget, but this is way out of print. It's probably gonna hold up. It's pretty expensive, or it used to be really expensive. But I know some of you fans, some of you crazy horror fans, low budget motherfuckers know what Terror Tunes is. It even has a sequel too. It
Yeah.
basically was made by a young fledgling former porn company, and most of the people in it were in porno. See what year was it made? But
Mm.
yeah, Carpenter for me, man, it's always the original Halloween, um, The Fall, Escape from New York. Those are my three favorites. And Ben comes to thing, believe it or not. But I like those tons, man.
Yeah.
And this one's good. Of course, I'm a horror anthology fan anyway. But you know, what's this son bitch made? Hold on, man. I can't see out of old eye. Oh man, this thing is so cheap. It doesn't even have the euro.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
here we
mean,
go.
and the movies on Peacock. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like a company called Brain Damage Films. And they were, what was it, a bunch of former porno people got together and made a low budget horror film. See if anybody recognizes that. It sounds familiar. Yeah, man. Terror Tunes. It is super stupid. It's low budget. There's something about it, man. I don't know. Audio is muffled. Really? My audio is muffled? Hold on, let me go. We can check out some. Hold on, let me check my settings for a minute here. So it's on audio. See if I can fix it. Cancellation. Make we adjust volume. Um. Um. No, I mean, as far as what I can fix it, everything looks all right. But never condone. Push on to never lost my place.
Hey, what's up, Austin
Speak a little
Wilcox?
louder or
I
get
mean,
closer to the
Wilcut.
mic. Hold on, man. I don't. Well, I mean, I've turned up the volume on it.
The what?
The volume. Do I sound too low? What is
Uh,
that hiss?
I don't know.
Do you hear a hiss?
I don't really hear from my earphones. Like I don't hear his.
No. I may have to try. on. I can't really turn the. Let me try some other settings here. Hold on, you guys. Radiators. No, I can't. I have everything turned off.
Oh, Paps hears it
You hear it?
when he hears it when you talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Austin says a little static.
Yeah, what the hell? Where is that coming from?
I'm not sure. Is it coming from my audio? Like, can you hear me clearly?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you good. Can you hear me good? I mean,
yeah, I can hear you. I think
okay.
your video froze right now.
Well, no, I've got a screen up where I'm checking my settings and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Slasher Fred?
I don't know, guys. Can you guys hear me all right now?
Oh. Yeah, I can hear you.
Enter like 4 characters. As far as I know, Steel Man, there's 2 of them. They might have stuck a couple more of them in there. I'm not sure. Hey, Austin, what's going on, man? I was talking about Austin earlier. He left me a message discussing the old religion thing, where we were discussing that friend of ours that had come to Jesus or that.
Yep.
And he left another comment about it, and we were talking a little bit about that. I won't get into it, but you hear a hiss. Yeah, I hear a hiss. Like
is it like because I have like a fan next to me? Yeah, because it's really hot. So like, I don't know if that's causing the noise or something.
This is just buzz, man. This is here.
Yeah.
Try to turn this up. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. When I turn that shit down. Some of this, man. I don't know what to do about it. All right. Yeah.
All right.
Shit, man. I don't know, you guys. Sorry.
No problem. It's just
I don't.
the StreamYard.
I don't want to have to listen to that shit. I'm trying to think from Juno's in. Oh, Sean says I think static is from Juno's in. I only say that because that usually happens when I stream with him. Okay.
Yeah, because I think that was happening yesterday when I was streaming with him. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Fred. No, it's not. It's not from mine, man. I'm telling you because I can hear it even when I don't talk. It pops in and out. So it's like it's definitely not when I'm talking or not talking. Hello.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Can.
Hello,
Yep.
hello. Hold on, I'm doing a test. So hang on a minute. Hello. Yep, it hisses after I talk. Does it necessarily mean that it has to be mine, or could it be yours responding to mine? I guess it could go either way, couldn't it? I don't know what to do. Anybody that talks to StreamYard, does anybody have any advice of what I could adjust before the settings go?
Yeah.
Does anybody out there have any like? Does anybody know anything about it out there? No. I'll see again. Let me see here. See what I can do about this. I'm trying, you guys. Let me mess with this. Let me change this. Echo. Damn it. Nope, it's not that. It says if you're having issues, try restarting your device. I guess I could restart my. Don't hang up, Juno. I'm gonna restart my device and I'll be right back.
Can. Yep.
Stay right there.
Okay, no problem. Yeah. right, guys. I'm gonna see if I could try. See if it's the fan, because I have a fan next to me. All right, I turned it off. Does anybody hear the static? Because I turned off my fan. Testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Does anybody hear my statics or hiss in my audio when I talk? No hissing, Paps? Thank you, Austin. Yeah, Freddy's dead. Yeah, that was the first Freddy Krueger movie I watched back in 2003 before watching Freddy vs. Jason in theaters. Yeah, I think it was probably my fan that was making noises and stuff. Yeah, so I guess it was probably my fan because I kept thinking when I did my shorts, I think because I kept redoing some of them, I kept hearing like my fan kind of making echoing and hissing noise in the way. So yeah. Yeah. So how's everybody doing? Yeah, perhaps I think Gore would know that. We'll soon find out that it was my fan because I first thought it was probably the StreamYard, but it was my fan the whole time making noise. Yeah, thank you for letting me know that it's not coming back, the hissing noise. Yep. Hey, do you guys enjoy a lot of Carpenter films? I know that Gore and Sean and Jinja like and enjoy Carpenter's films. Like like for my 5 favorites, it's They Live, Friends of Darkness, The Fog, The Thing, and Christine. Like those are my 5 favorites.
Hello.
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was my fan that was making a lot of like, cause I started like turning off my fan and Pabs and Sean started noticing it was clearer and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still getting a hiss whenever but you know, I'll try this one last thing, and then if that don't work, then you got to
Hmm.
deal with it, I guess. Oh,
Yeah.
no. Ooh, wait a minute. Let's see something. Ooh, I can. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Okay.
Yep. Can you
Whenever I
hear
say
me?
hello, 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 yeah. Whenever I say that, man, it just means that you know, I'm
Yep.
testing it. Let's say, guys, man. Uh, yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, I'll just after this is over, I'll take this phone and smash it against the wall. No, I don't know. It could be it. It's old. It's beat up. It's tired, man. I can still hear the hiss, but
Yeah. Can you
oh,
hear me?
I'm not going nowhere, Pat. I'm not going nowhere, man. If the hiss was driving you people fucking crazy, I would still force it to happen. I'll come hell or high water. We're doing body bags, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Sean and I did the stream yesterday. He's talking about it. That it was like his 3 hours long stream that he did yesterday.
Yeah, I used to do longer ones where I talked more at the end and shit. But I got to like I
Hmm.
didn't want to keep people around for a
Yeah,
real long time. But I guess if if they didn't want to stick around, they'd just leave. So I guess
yeah. But it was
um
also cool to see her waffles, Mike, because Sean said that it was his the first time seeing and talking to Mike on the part of the stream.
very cool, man.
Yeah, yeah, he's a cool dude. Guys, check him out, Mike from Heroic Waffles.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. George Levels, yeah, yeah. I met him like I think like right off the bat because I was watching Phil and I was getting my channel together and getting ready to start it, and I used to always watch Phil because at this time Phil did like a morning type um, live stream like once a week at least.
Hmm.
He was off work still from the pandemic because he's from Canada, and their quarantine thing went on a little bit longer, so he wasn't able to work. So you know, uh, I met Waffles there. Slasher Fred was here a little bit ago. I think Fred was in there a lot. Oh my God. No, it wasn't Fred. It was Fulci fan.
Yeah.
I
Did you
haven't
hear
seen him.
about? Yeah. Did you hear about the SAG strike that's been going on?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Now, does that have anything to do with the writers' union, or is that what that is? Or I
I
mean,
think it was
no, it's
part of the
psych
writers, like the writers union.
Yeah, that
Yep.
means any rewrites or anything that they need to do, like say The Exorcist, that people say that they need to do, will not be
Mhm.
happening. So they either have to go with it this coming October the way it is, or
Yep.
hold it off for another year. Sometimes these strikes can last a year. It's not definitely not the first time it's happened. Yeah, yeah. Me and Still used to watch a lot. How you doing, Fred? Spoiler alert. Reminds me of the '90s. But yeah, that's an very interesting one.
Yeah, that one. Yep.
That's one with Hamill. Yeah, that's one with Luke Skywalker. Um,
I don't know if that was made before Body Parts or after,
I think that was. I think it's after, but
because that
um,
is the same kind of story. Serial
yep, yep,
killer has his body with a normal person, and they turn evil like the killer. Yeah.
right.
I gotta
Yep.
rewatch Body Parts again, because that Jeff is great in that role.
Yeah, yeah. The one with the long hair, Stacey Keach. Remember we was talking about him about the Exorcist, how he had the Ferris wheel to begin with, and how they
Hmm.
had to pay him anyway because he had already signed the contract.
Yeah, he was ready to do Karis.
He was signed on, man. He was there. I I think this one is so funny because him with long hair is so bizarre. He does some beautiful ass long hair, and it looks so weird on his old ass Stacey Keach's face. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. That story always gets me chuckling. Kind of reminds me of how funny the Jordy Verrill one. That it just reminds me how funny it is.
Right? Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Because Stacey Keach with that hair, like he could have never wore long hair, especially his middle age ass where he was then. And it reminds me of like those guys that hits middle age and they get like a they have to get a new sports car, or they have to get all this because they want to be 25
Yeah,
again. That with him with that hair, that's what it reminds me of.
I think Body Bags is a TV. It's supposed to be like a Showtime TV show.
Yes, yes, it's a Showtime exclusive. Uh,
Yeah.
their company made it. Yeah. Um, Also, you probably already know, man. You seem to have a lot of knowledge on stuff. Rick Baker does the makeup for John Carpenter,
Hmm.
which I double checked now. One of the producers is Sandy King. Now, what is let me see. What is Stephen King's wife's name? back in the day, when she was a writer, she would like Tabitha King or something like that usually. So
Stephen King's wife.
yeah, she was a writer for a while back in
Oh,
like
I
the
didn't
80s
know.
and
I,
90s.
I didn't know
Yeah,
his wife had wrote. Yeah.
she put out a few novels. I don't know if she still does now. I'm just wondering if something Sadie King that sounds familiar. I'm just wondering if she is.
I, I know his son Joe King does novels too.
Yeah, he goes by something else too. Well, what's the last name he goes by? I don't remember, but he goes by something like that. But you could tell it's his kid all the way. He did a lot of those Eli Roth history of horror things.
Yeah, Sean is mentioning Masters of Horror. What was your thoughts on that show?
Masters of Horror. Some of those are pretty decent. I have I think all of the first season. Um,
Yeah.
I really like the uh, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Let's see. I love the one with Angela Bettis. Goddamn, what's that one was called? Where remember she's like
Sick Girl.
that pardon?
Sick Girl. That's the episode. What it's called.
Sick girl, yeah.
'Cause, yeah, I remember seeing that show all the time.
Yeah. That's a good one, man.
And
Remember when
Anchor
she
Bay
got
released all those episodes
yeah,
on
I
DVD.
have the first season, yeah, on DVD. Um first season or volume or whatever.
Oh, you don't have
Also
that. You don't have that skull set where it's like a skull and has all the seasons of the disc.
mm-mm, no. I do have a lot of anthology series though. Like I said, I got Hitchhikers, the original Outer Limits, Tales from the Dark Side, Tales from the Crypt, Night Gallery season 1 and 2, all of the Twilight Zone, the original series, Masters of Horror, a couple seasons of Hitchcock. What's that other one I got there? That's what it is for his anthology series, though. But that's not bad, man.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I also got. I showed it before. There
Yeah.
itself. This was a this was a FearNet series, and it went like 1 season. It's all of them.
Oh yeah,
Everybody.
Fear there was a show on TV.
Yeah,
Now they
but
changed to
FearNet had a
Chiller.
big. Well, FearNet back in the day, man, about shit 15, 20 years ago, if you had cable, um, one of the extra channels they had on there that you could have like on demand. That's what they called it at
Yeah.
the time. Um, was the FearNet channel, and that's where I first seen all those. So
Yeah, it was like the pre-Shutter channel.
yep, yep. And before it was they were testing it or something. Before they actually had it as a
Yeah.
regular
That
channel.
that was the channel where I first time saw Jason Lives, which was a good one.
Oh yeah, first six. Yeah,
Mhm.
the very
And
first.
also Carpenter's The Fog as well.
Oh wow. Yep. Part six is the first. Is the first one of zombie based.
Yeah,
Um,
because it comes
that's a lot
back.
of people's favorites, man. Actually, it's weird about the Freddy series, man. The Sean are doing is the two. I think the two favorites, like most said, I think is 4 and 6.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
mm,
Steele
I
says he mentioned about the Friday 13 series, which I think they made a TV series with no
yes,
Jason.
yeah. At least with the Nightmare on Elm Street one, the first episode was about Freddy and when he got caught, and then at least he
Yeah, the
hosted it.
courtroom scene in Freddy's Nightmare.
Yeah, and at least he hosted it. They had nothing to do with Jason at all in there.
They just used
Which,
the Friday 13 name.
yeah, I don't even remember seeing any of those episodes of the Fight Pete series, man, because that was like the late '80s, early '90s. But yeah, it was late '80s. Oh, yeah. Oh man, uh, if everybody's got it up on Peacock and all that kind of stuff, let me know when you guys are ready, and we'll head toward getting it going. You have a new Friday Peacock 2 tomorrow night, man. That is my favorite.
Yeah, that's a very good sequel, man.
To me, it's got one of the best. It's my favorite survivor, what I call survivor of all time. Anyway, she has you know she has
Yeah.
every quality. You
I
know,
always
you
thought
talk about that. Go
I
ahead.
always thought the potato sack mask of Jason. I always thought that was like the underrated look of Jason.
It definitely is, man, definitely. And they just got it, of course, from the Phantom Killer. You know what I mean? But
Hmm.
hey, at that time nobody really knew much about him, and then, you didn't see true crime on all the time like you do now, where they talk about that shit.
Yep.
Perhaps, Cody. But yeah,
That's-
that's my favorite rendition of Jason is the Sackhead. Um,
Yeah, that's good that you guys are going to do the series all the way through the remake.
yeah, I'm really weird with my preferences for my Jason, man. My favorite look of Jason is the Sackhead. Yet my favorite actor is part three, where he gets the mask, and Brooker, and he was also the first one who
Richard
got it.
Brooker.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite Jason.
Yeah, yeah. Part three is another good one. Yeah, that's a really good one.
And it has probably one of the best looking of all the Friday. It's the best looking survival girls, but she's definitely not the best actress of all. She's got a couple of holes in her game. She also did another one called Sweet 16. I don't know if you ever seen that slasher. But it was made right after the Part 3.
Yep. I gotta check Tweak 16
Yeah.
and put down my recommendation.
But Dana Kimmel that plays Chris is also the survival girl Sweet 16.
Yep.
So yeah, definitely check it out, man.
I
It's
finally
definitely
got
underrated.
yeah. I finally got to check out the collector, which was the one I didn't see before because at first I thought the collection was actually a one movie, and I didn't realize when you guys mentioned about the first one being the collector, like
Uh-huh.
because I saw the collection in theaters. Yeah.
Collection was a sequel, yeah. Oh, so you
Yeah.
hadn't seen the first one yet? So you was probably confused on the who the dude was and why he was doing and why he was
Yeah.
after the collector, wasn't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah. Because I first thought it was just like the first. I thought it was like it's one movie, like this guy's mysterious, and I didn't realize they had a first movie because I saw it in
Really?
theaters. Yeah.
So they probably said enough to let you know what his problem was with him. You just hadn't seen any of it, so he was like, "Man, you could have at least showed me a little bit of it."
Yeah. But I finally got to see it like 2 weeks ago, and it was actually not that bad. Even though I kind of like the collection, but it was good to see
Right.
like the collector how he first started and stuff.
Yeah, and it gives the main, I can't remember his name, the main dude. It really gives him, now when you see the collection again,
Yeah,
you, you'll feel so much better about him, man, because now you get to know about
yeah,
him. He was a
and
guy
now
that had to have money by a certain time, and if he didn't, bad shit was going to happen. And
yeah,
so therefore he was going to try to rip them
yeah,
off, even though he didn't want to. And he
yeah,
just happens to be there the night when the collector comes. So yeah, you get so much more story with him.
yeah. It was good to see that one because like I know we had a first movie, so finally I got to see it, and yep, and it concludes to like continuing to the second movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you probably watch that going, oh, all right, I understand. So, yeah, oh,
yeah.
cool,
No
okay.
wonder why he's in the box and stuff.
Yeah, and Shifty, yeah. Yeah, that'd be shitty if that was the first one
Yeah,
that started out with a
the
dude in
one
a box
the
and
one thing I noticed that they didn't mention in the sequel is that like oh he had a kid. I didn't know that. Like that was the one thing I noticed. Like oh that was different.
yeah, that's what, yeah, I mean, that was the whole motivation behind trying to rob him and get that money.
Yeah, because the loan sharks were threatening him in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, now the guy that plays the dad, the owner of the house, he
Yeah,
looks at him and he's thinking, "Oh, you motherfucker, blah blah, blah, trust me." That guy played um, uh, true crime film called, I don't know if you've ever seen it, called Ted Bundy. There's a few of them, but this one in particular, his name is called Ted Bundy.
is
He
it
played Ted Bundy.
the 2002 movie?
Yep,
Yeah, because I think I seen that on YouTube where like around 2012 that movie was uploaded.
yep. He plays Ted Bundy. I think he kind of looks like Christopher Reeve.
Yeah,
I
I
do.
was getting that Clark Kent vibe to him, like Christopher
He,
Reeves.
he looks like him, man. I swear to God, that dude is either a little brother or Christopher Reeve's long lost illegitimate son. I swear to God, he is.
Yeah,
I don't care. He is. I don't care what they say. I don't believe him. That goes through the mirror and goes. Yeah, yeah. Well, is everybody ready? I want everybody to get too tired and be ready to pass out before we even start the movie. If everybody's ready, let me know here in 2 seconds. I will start slow 5. So let me know during this slow 5.
Gotta set up real quick.
Slow 5. Slow 5. Yeah, and let's see. Toby Hooper directs one of these. I haven't seen this in years. This is going to be cool. Okay, Carpenter directs The Gas Station in Paris.
Okay.
And how many stories are there?
I think there's like 3 stories and then the wraparound with Carpenter.
Okay, so it's that third story. So it must be.
I know was it Night Shift? Is the first one.
Okay, there's one called The Gas Station, and there's one called Hair. I'm assuming that was the gas station. And Wes Craven's also in that first episode too.
Yeah, Wes Craven does have a cameo.
Now, do you like this screenplay art better, or do you like the original art?
Uh,
I think they did a good job with it.
I would say that's a pretty solid artwork.
Yeah,
Because I
this,
definitely want to pick that
this
one up. Yeah.
this is some of the better. I mean, some of the a lot of the early stuff was good, but there's some of it that wasn't so good. But this is
Yeah.
one of the better. See who did this? Was done by almost. Okay. All right, if everybody's ready, I'm gonna start the slow 5. Hey, Chad, what's going on?
It's
All
just the
right.
original. Oh, sorry. It's
Oh,
just
go
the
ahead.
original. It's just the original poster. Like the reason why I like the new artwork is just the original poster looks cool, but it just kind of looks like a werewolf howling movie.
It doesn't fit in the story, Jay. It's just kind of art. It's just kind of cool horror art.
It looks cool. It just kind of
Yeah.
reminds me of a werewolf flick. Yeah.
Or some sort of monster. But it's not really a monster. You know what I mean?
Yep.
All right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Play. All right. We'll start going off with it. And you can tell the wraparound, man. John Carpenter is like a little kid in this. He's loving this shit.
John
I guess
Carpenter
that's
presents.
the only time he ever been in the makeup and shit like this, I think. You know what I mean? So he's
Right.
finally getting
Right.
to play and shit like everybody else gets to. So he's like a little kid in a candy store. And Gary Kibbe, one of the producers on this, had produced for him before.
Larry Franco,
Franco, yeah, he done it. Franco did
Sandy King.
through Christine and Thing.
Oh, Hair.
Yeah.
Toby
I
Hooper.
is the one that did Toby Hooper direct.
Good evening. I'm taking a little break.
Yeah, yeah,
Tonight,
right.
lots of new arrival. I
And,
call it driving.
and then Hair in that station is
Mhm.
by Cliff.
Is my audio too loud?
I can hear something. I can't tell what they're saying at this point.
Yeah. Cause I know I had to lower it down because I had gone to sound bar and it kind of sounded loud when I was streaming with Sean yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to get a new soundboard. David Naughton's in this too. David Warner is in this.
Yeah, David Warner, who was in Waxwork and Titanic.
The Omen.
Oh, I gotta rewatch The Omen one day.
He's in the first Omen. He's also in a movie called Time After Time with Malcolm McDowell. He played Jack the Ripper.
Yep. Originally, he was supposed to be Freddy. He was planned out to be Freddy Krueger.
Yep. Yes. There's actually still photos of that.
Yeah.
Of him getting makeup on. There's well, there's other people here I forgot about. Deborah Harry, Sheena Easton, man, she was a hottie back in the day.
Yeah. I think she's also in Tales of the Dark Side movie.
Deborah Harry, Blondie, yep. Yes, she's the crazy gingerbread lady in the restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We got guest appearances by Deborah Harry, Sheena Easton, which was a singer way back in the day. She also dated Prince, and she also was also in Miami Vice a little bit. Twiggy is in this. Wow. Like I said, it's been years since I've seen it. Cool. Robert Carradine. Have you ever seen Revenge of the Nerds? You know?
I think I seen it one time on TV. I want to rewatch that one too. Revenge of the Nerds.
Yeah, that's
a
good question.
I heard that series got like a lot of sequels.
Yeah, the first two are good. After that, I stopped fucking with them.
Yeah.
Kind of like the first couple of Police Academies.
Yeah,
they're good and entertaining.
Yeah, Robert Carradine.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Well, he plays one of the he plays one of the main two nerds. It's him and Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, his brothers with David Carradine.
Oh yeah, and Keith Carradine.
Oh, Keith, yeah, from he was in Southern Comfort.
Lots of things. He was also in a made for HBO movie back in the mid '80s called Blackout.
Really?
Yeah, it was an HBO original horror type murder type movie. It's called Blackout, and Killer wore this black, the black leather like Dominatrix type mask and shit. They cut the zipper in the mouth and shit. Killer wore one of those.
Yep.
And tried to come back on me a little bit. Yeah, Sheena Easton. She was. I had a big thing for her. If you remember old music, she did a song back around 1980 or so. So where she takes the morning train.
Yeah.
My baby takes the morning train. It was a big hit for her. Let's see. No, I've never seen Waxwork.
I definitely recommend it. Waxwork. It's actually pretty good.
I've never seen.
Oh, you haven't seen Waxwork?
No. Believe it or not, I've never seen it.
With David Warner as the bad guy in that one. The one, and also, yeah, I definitely recommend it.
Is it basically like a House of Wax type aspect?
It's kind of like an R-rated version of Night Museum.
Oh, okay.
With a lot of different horror movies from the past and all to 80s slasher movies and monsters. The music, man.
Yeah, you're right, Steele. This chick in the first story is there's Wes. The creepy old drunk guy, yeah.
Yep.
Look at her. She's like, creep alert, creep alert.
Yeah, like he's all being like a creepy motherfucker.
Creepy old weird drunk white guy, yeah. Creepy white guy.
Wes did a good job playing a creepy dude.
Oh man, think about his movies, especially his early ones. Talk about creepy.
Hell yeah, Last House on the Left. Very old school.
There's creeps left and right in those movies, man.
Yep.
Oh yeah. There's no bigger creeps and fucked up weirdos in the last house on the left. And that's all right. Unless you're talking about the fucked up creepy guys in Nice to Your Grave or whatever.
He's still smiling.
That's where Tom Arnold. See you around. She just watched me. Oh, holy. That's what she's thinking too. She's thinking, yeah, I'll told Holy to come back. There's your red herring or whatever. Yeah. There's your. If people are in the stairs 4K. No, I don't have the 4K of it yet, Austin. Hey.
Yeah. I heard a lot of positive things about the 4K.
Cool. That's a change because a lot of the 4Ks is that they're bringing out people are bitching about them.
Yeah.
Yes, I have seen Mean Streets with De Niro and Keitel. Hell yeah, Russell. Good shit. Timestamp. John's timestamp was 7.25 a minute ago. I'm at almost exactly 9 minutes.
8:53, folks.
Yep, that's where I'm at. Hey, oh, I got something I wanted to do, especially you.
Hey, there's David Naughton.
I got inspired.
Yep.
I had to go get it. I love that sign, man. That is cool.
Got the Blu-ray
I
here.
got 10 Exorcists. Why not 11?
Got the Blu-ray.
Oh, man.
Yep.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 6 versions of the original Exorcist.
Mhm.
I did not have Exorcist 2. I have 3 Exorcist 3. And I have the beginning.
Yeah, because this was actually the only Blu-ray I own about The Exorcist, because I missed out the 2 editions, which is the Digibook from 2010 and the box set that was released in 2015 with William Friga's memoir.
There's the Digibook, and here's the
one with the stairs on the cover.
Yeah, with the Freaking book.
Yeah, with Freakin's book. Yep.
And I've got the DVD of version you've never seen, and I got the steelbook. Look at the steelbook out.
Yeah, I think I've seen that around before.
Yeah.
Yeah, the version you never seen. The version you never seen is actually the best cut.
Yes, I have said that for years, man. The 2000 cut is the best cut.
Yeah.
And then they just took out some of the imagery on the wall, the Pazuzu imagery and shit like that. Took that out and put it the director's cut.
Yeah. There's David Naughton from American Werewolf in London.
Yep. Yeah, man. I have a new pickups video that I'm getting ready to do, but I'm waiting for something to come in before I do it. Or I guess I could just do a couple of videos. I need even more uploads than one collection sharing it. I really do. So I'm making all my shit about it.
Oh shit, she made a mistake going outside without the key.
Now why in the hell did she go outside anyway? She had a creepy, weird guy running out of there.
And he was and David Naughton was already driving away real fast. Like he wouldn't.
Like, all by yourself. It's probably what, midnight at least, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Well, she just went into work, so she probably went in at like 11 or 12.
Yeah. It would be kind of really scared to work in the middle of nowhere at that late.
Yeah. Being a young woman, hell yeah.
Yeah. She forgot the damn keys.
Okay. I see people are serious at the theater when it first came out with my girlfriend at the time and her dad and her brother and his girlfriend.
Yeah, People in the Stairs, that's a favorite Wes Craven film.
Yes, I do have the Stiff New York book.
Buck Flower.
See, how many Street Fighter? How many 4Ks do I have Street Fighter? I have the Carry 4K, Falk 4K, Stiff New York 4K, Funhouse, Freak Show, They Live. Where Street Fighter goes. That might be it. Street Fighter was. As far as Street Fighter 4K, I got like 300 Street Fighter.
Yeah, but yeah, I only have like a few 4Ks from Screen Factory, like Prince of Darkness, the Halloween 1 through 5 4Ks.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got Halloween 1, 2, and 3 also on 4K. So that means I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got like 10 of their 4K.
Yeah, but the people in Stairs 4K, I heard a lot of positive things about it. So yeah,
Cool. Because I had heard bad shit about the crab and a couple others.
and
I'm
I
not gonna
found
say.
out, yeah, I found out that they included some of the features from Arrow on the 4K disc when people were reviewing the 4K.
That's cool. They usually don't do that. That's rare for the two of them to, yeah.
Yeah, there's George Buck's Flower. He was previously seen in the Pumpkinhead. Plays the homeless guy.
Because that's usually two different companies that do this, their exclusive special features.
Yeah.
It's a red shirt. I think does Arrow, and then Street Fighter does their own. Here's this guy, this asshole. Remember this guy was in Prince of Darkness, and
Yeah, he was the dude that did the trumpet noise.
he always plays this loud mouth guy.
This loudmouth type shit, dude.
He always plays that loud mouth goof. Just loud, man. He has to let everybody. One of those guys has to let everybody know that he's there.
Yeah.
Weirdo, huh? He doesn't give a shit. He's off
Yeah.
cheating. He's off cheating on his wife and all this kind of shit and whatever. He don't care what the hell's going on. On the Blu-ray. Nobody knows Austin why on his director's cut. He took that out. The only reason he put any of that shit back in at all from the '73 version, for the 2000 version, is because Blatty asked him. He didn't want to.
Yep.
He did not want to at all. But well, except for the spider walk. The spider walk scene would have been in back in the day, but they didn't have the technology to get the wires out of the way.
Yeah. They did the blood thing because it was somebody else doing the spider walk or something.
Yeah.
Was that the reason?
Well, they said that you could see the wires.
Oh yeah, the wires. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And it was the same kind of wires that they used for the levitation. The difference is that was a darker room.
And they couldn't see it. Yeah.
Yeah. And what they did is they painted. They painted like a spot and then skip a spot, paint another spot, skip a spot, so that the shadows would keep people from seeing the wires. And with all that light on the stairs, they couldn't do that.
Yep.
So yeah, man, that's Cronenberg, Pat. That is the one thing that I do like about Michael is the character Cronenberg plays. I wish there was more of him in there. Yes, Austin. I have 2 out of 3 volumes of Hitler. I got 1 and 3. I don't have the second one, but I wish I did. I wish I would have got it back in the day when they were selling that big lot. Because now people are trying to scalp the shit. I hate scalpers, man. I kick them right here, right in the
Fucking scalpers, they always buy so much of the limited edition shit and they jack up the price selling it.
Uh-huh. That's why I'm glad people like Vinegar Syndrome and them, they limit you.
Yep.
You know, you can only get like 2, which most places it's unlimited.
Oh shit.
Good art. Interesting.
So the homeless guy, what? She didn't find him in there.
Hey Eric, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, dude?
Eric.
Eric.
What did they say about the craft? I have the craft 4K. I heard it's got a good transfer. I haven't checked it out yet, but I heard it's not.
The one transfer that I kept mentioning that what was the worst 4K from Screen Factory was the Platoon transfer.
Yeah, I heard about that too. And I was
Yeah.
thinking, no wonder why they're selling that steelbook for like $10-15. I wonder why it was so cheap so quick. And I explained it.
Yeah.
I almost got it when it was that cheap, but I thought, well, maybe I shouldn't. And then I kind of checked into it and was like, okay. There we go. They got to drop under steelbooks $10 or $15 unless there's a good reason.
And also the audio was shit too.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's a problem, man. You don't take a movie like that, man, like a Platoon or something like that, and then fuck up its 4K transfer.
And the audio was just shit because a lot of the battle scenes like didn't even sound loud or anything. It was like so low that I kept turning up the volume and stuff.
Even the action foods, the battle.
Yeah, I know. It's like like the explosions, the gun sound. Like it was not even coming out loud. Like it was all low and dim.
Usually, the way it goes is you have to turn it up when they're talking, and then when the action scenes happen, they're so fucking loud that you feel like turning it down a little bit. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
They need to fire a whole bunch of people and make sure that you know what I mean. When you got that much quality control issues, you need a new team. Just picture of Sam Raimi there. You see that?
Yep. Sam Raimi.
Austin, Juno was saying that it looked bad and the audio sucked on it.
Yeah, the audio sounded like shit. Like you could hear them talking, but when the action happens, nothing didn't pop out. Like you didn't hear the gun sound, the explosions from the grenades or anything.
Yeah. Damn.
The MGM Blu-ray was much better and had the sound better and stuff because you could hear it.
Yeah, when you got that much fucked up quality control, it's time to get some new people.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to be proofreading that shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Somebody needs to look over that shit before they put it out. Can't just say, okay, it's done, and then go, okay, you said it's done. Let's copy it and put it out.
Yeah, it's just the audio. I noticed it was very low because the MGM Blu-ray, when I watch it all the time, it sounded loud on Blu-ray.
Yeah, oh yeah, man. That's a battle and shit of it, man. I mean, like just imagine the battle scenes in Lord of the Rings being well. You know what I mean? You can imagine.
Yep.
Like the big war at the end of Return of the King. Can you imagine that being an audio issue?
Yep.
Or like the crowd noise in a Rocky movie. Like, imagine you have to turn it up to hear that.
Yep. There's Robert Carradine. Now he's revealed to be the killer.
Yeah, and he is such a there I'm saying. Sam pulls out look.
Sam Raimi.
But something about Robert Carradine just doesn't sell me as the killer, man. I have kicked his
Yeah.
ass in front of me.
They make the connection that it's set in Haddonfield.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, right, please, there we go. I thought you were whoop his ass. No, you take it.
That was kind of funny the way he keeps standing instead of falling down.
That's I can't remember his name. The blonde-headed one was Lewis. No. Carradine was Lucas in the Prisoner.
Oh,
Also,
was
the
it
Lewis
Robert Carradine?
Huh?
His name is Robert Carradine.
No, Robert Carradine played the character Lewis in Adventure Nerd.
Yeah, is that him? The one that's a killer right now?
Yeah, that's Carradine.
Yeah.
That's him.
I know his brother was it Keith. Like him and Keith and Power Booth were in that Southern Comfort movie, which is actually really good.
Powers Booth was pretty good, man.
Yeah, Southern Comfort is actually a good one.
He's doing a show on HBO called Philip Malone Private Eye. And
Mhm.
it took place in like the 30s and 40s. Now, you know their dad was a star too, right? John Carradine?
Yeah, I think their dad John was a big star.
Yeah. He took over. He played Dracula a few times back in the 40s. He was in The Howling. He was the old man in The Howling.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah. He played a lot of stuff. Damn, yeah. It was like we talk about Stacy Keach. Stacy Keach was in a private eye type show too called Mike Kimmel.
hmm
Massacre at Central High. Yeah, Massacre at Central High. I was gonna get that, and I ended up liking it, but I'm glad that I didn't like it well enough to play the Synapse Steelbook price they wanted. Yeah, man, he does such a killer. He's not believable at all. I'd whoop his ass and shove his knife up his ass. Motherfucker talk shit to him. Motherfucker try to fuck with me, bitch. Hey, you're a bitch. Don't try to kill me. You some bitch ass dude, man. Please. I'll spank him before I kill him. Well, yeah, it's just hard to buy Lewis from Lewis that old thing. Of course, I guess that doesn't keep him from being a psychopath.
hmm And here comes David Naughton.
Yeah, and he he was an old Nelson's ass too.
Yeah.
Man, he goes tries to save him, he gets his ass whooped. How embarrassing! He's laying there moaning. All he did was take a fucking double X handle and a fucking knee. Get up, hero. She didn't need you.
That's the same way that dumbass and Christine gets crushed in the deleted scene
That's
in
great.
that gas station.
Yeah. That's a cool scene, man. That is my favorite car of all time. That the one that Buddy Repperton had.
The
That
what?
it's like a '67 Chevy Camaro. That
Oh, his
Reagan.
car. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that is my favorite car in the world. And that color was that was what do they call that shit? It's gray. It's I can't remember what it had the certain sparkle to it. I can't remember what they call it. I'm having one of those old man brain times.
A Gran Torino or no?
No, the color of it is gray. I can't remember. It's a description of the color of something they do to the color. If anyone can think of it, let me know. It's
Now the segment finish.
Yeah.
Robert Carradine, slasher killer, dies.
like in colors. Like in colors, they'll describe it as like fluorescent or something like that to describe the color. It's that kind of word that I can't think of.
No what?
It's like with colors, they'll describe it as fluorescent or like that. That's what I can't think of is a word describing the type of color it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's having a good time.
This is around the time Carpenter just did In the Mouth of Madness.
Yeah. I gotta think, man. All he'd ever done is a couple of little small things, like in the fall, just real quick, just a few seconds. But he actually get some screen time here. He's on to play. That's the thing.
Yep.
He even got to get some makeup put on. You know what I mean? By a legendary makeup artist.
Here is Stacy Keach in the hair.
There he is. Yeah.
Stacy Keach actually is not a bad actor. He's really good.
Oh hell yeah! There's David Warner.
David Warner. Rest in peace, David Warner.
Yeah, he's one of those stiff upper lip British guys. You know what I mean? Seems real dignified and shit.
Mm-hmm. His makeup for Freddy Krueger kind of looks look like he's a demon, like the way he looks in the makeup.
Right. Yeah, I think the still photos, man. Yeah.
Yep.
It looked pretty good, but he had to bow out for some reason, didn't he? Yeah, he's doing something. That's why.
Yep.
I don't remember why.
Yeah, Stacy.
Zuido from Trilogy of Terror. Zuni Warrior. Trilogy of Terror is damn good, man. Got the legendary Karen Black in it, playing the lead in all three roles.
Was that the Trilogy of Terror movie?
Yeah. The one that they're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing that cover of that one. Trilogy of Terror with that monster on the cover.
And then there's the
new artwork.
The Kino. That's straight up from the Zuni Warrior.
Yeah, I remember seeing that monster cover on Trilogy of Terror.
Yeah. He pulls out. He's an angry little fucker, that's for sure.
Yep.
He did not like being woke up. Yeah. Dark Sky did this review.
Dark Sky.
Yeah. That was made in 1974.
I got hair like a baby.
Yeah.
Man, Stacey Keys is getting all pissed.
Well, I mean, you can see why he wants to look a little, he wants to feel a little younger. I mean, you get this younger kid, but she's old, she's not fucking.
She's not even appreciating him. She's embarrassing him.
She just makes him feel older.
Yeah.
Keach is always convincing, in my opinion, man. Really. Yeah, man. Stacy Keach has been in tons of things back in the day, so I guarantee you.
He was a badass in 9 Configuration, especially when he fights those biker jackasses in the bar fight. That was a badass scene.
Yeah, when I was a kid, he was in that detective show, man. And it kind of took place, a while back too, where they wore the fedora hat shit all the time.
Yeah.
Good jokes.
This hairstylist dude kind of looks like Fabio.
Yeah, man, it's perfect. They got the male hairstylist looking, you know what I mean? They always have them like this, Just some pretty boy that and they're always some French guy or something. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, Austin. Yeah. Before you know it, so fuckers climbing up your leg and stuff. Yeah, man.
Yeah, Stacia Keith. He's in a lot of movies. He
Yeah.
was in a. He was in American History X, which was a good movie.
Oh man, that is some good. That is good. Yeah.
And he was also he had like a small. He had like a bit of a part in that Class of '99 film as the guy with the albino hair and the
Yeah.
freaky eyes.
I forgot about his role as the neo-Nazi leader in American History X. Yeah.
Yeah, he played
You guys,
that role really well.
you got his fucking hair. It's terrible. This chick is about to laugh at him. Like Gareth, look at this.
Oh shit! I can hear the music. Shit. Had to lower that
Brad
a
Pitt
bit.
looking dude. Oh yeah, except for Brad Pitt comes off like a man though. You know what I mean? You know,
Yeah.
Brad Pitt don't come off, you know, old fancy like that dude did.
Yep. Man,
Yes, yes.
man, he really wants hair badly.
Yes, it's Cheech and Chong. Yes, that's Cheech and Chong's nice dreams. No, no, no.
Oh yeah, Stacey Key. Yeah, he was in Up in Smoke and Nice Dreams, and he plays the same character, Sergeant
Yeah,
Shadingo,
yeah.
who they keep calling him lard ass.
Now he's gonna come forward. Now he's gonna pull with David Lee Roth. David Lee Roth started doing this in the mid to later '80s. When he started going bold, he just kind of combed over.
Yep.
Dude, when you start going bold, ain't nothing you can do about it. You can't afford to get some real haircut for men or whatever. Just shave your head, man.
Yeah.
If you're not worried about it,
Just shave it
hey,
off, man. Like
shoot,
if it's like
shoot the moon.
yeah,
Shoot the moon. He screams it out across the street. Shoot the moon.
shoot the moon.
That reminds me of on the Blues Brothers when the SWAT team is supposed to be all quiet and shit and they're supposed to sneak in or whatever, and they're going to the sidewalk going, hey, hey, and they're all together in unison, they're all screaming and going up the side of the building. Hey, hey. You know, they're supposed to be sneaky. That's the whole point. Motherfuckers a mile away can hear you. Shoot the moon. That's great. Who said that shit? Pap, yeah, exactly.
Pap, yeah.
Shoot the moon. It's just funny the group of movie nerds we have over here. You know what I mean? They know shit like that.
Yeah, I like the Cheech and Chong movies.
Oh man, yeah.
Especially next movie, that one just was out hilarious,
I,
man.
I, I like the guy at the fucking gym, and he keeps handing he keeps handing Chong all the shirts and shit.
And the big
And
old jars of pills.
he keeps handing every time he hands it, he goes, "Oh, hey, thanks, man. Oh, hey, thanks.
And
Oh, thanks,
put them
man."
in a bag in a gym bag or something.
Yeah, and then gave him a complimentary bag to put it in. Oh, hey, thanks, man. Dude, that's not a joint, man.
She kissed his head.
Yeah, it's freaking. It's like soup porn. You can't paint your head and people believe it's hair. Painted his head. Come on. Come on. Told you it's so good too. Man, really. It is. It's because they never show it on anything. They never show Trilogy of Terror. That's why. There's also a part two, but it's not nearly as good. But it does have a story with the Zuni warriors on it. But yes, check out Trilogy of Terror. It's free on YouTube. It's easy to get. Yeah, it's made in 1974, but it's good. It's got three of the stories. and they all star the same chick, Karen Black. If you don't know who Karen Black is, she plays Mama Firefly in House of Cards. It's fucking that's rude. Yeah, when he started getting a little bit older, he always wore that mustache because he had a cleft lip and he's got a scar. See, you can see the scar on his lip right there, right below the mustache.
Yeah.
And when he got older, he started wearing that mustache to kind of hide it.
Yeah.
That's why Cheech always wore a mustache when he was younger. But he had a cleft lip too.
Yeah, she was wearing like fake mustache in some of the movies. Yeah, Stacey Q was also in that Prison Break show in the first season as the warden.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, he plays the warden in that first season. Yeah.
Find my controller. Timestamp, Casey Vice wanted to know. I got 38.5 minutes.
38, 40 minutes. 38 minutes and 44 seconds.
I got 38:48. Yeah.
Here comes David Warner
There's Deborah Harry.
and Deborah Harry.
There she is, yeah.
Yeah, she played that. She played that. Was it? I think it was she was like a witch or something that tells the dark side movie as in the wraparound story.
Yeah, she's the gingerbread lady. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's basically the Hansel and Gretel story.
Yeah.
She's also in a Videodrome with James Woods.
Oh, I didn't know she was in a movie with James Woods.
Yeah, she's that one chick. She's that main chick.
Hmm.
Just like burning herself with cigarettes and shit. That's like 40 minutes. Well, man, you're a minute ahead of me.
Yeah.
I'm not 40 minutes. No, you're just a few seconds ahead of me. Okay? I don't know how that happened because right as soon as I said go, I clicked it. That's crazy. You move faster than mine. Yeah, thanks for the ride. Yeah. Trilogy of Terror. I mean, it's not awful. It's not the worst anthology I've ever seen, but I got a couple of recommendations about here after the show. I always try to bring up ones that haven't been talked about in a while, or ones that not many people have seen. You know how much of fun with that. I've got a bunch of shit to listen to. People haven't seen. Let me see. I'm gonna pick two. What should I whip out?
Okay.
So you like Girl House, huh?
The what?
So you like Girl House, huh?
Yeah, Girl House. That was actually a big surprise.
Oh man, I told you. I recommend it. See,
I was watching on Pluto, but the audio just went out for some reason one day. So I got to see it on Look Movies and finally got to watch it. And it was actually a really good one.
hell yeah, dude. Good story. You know what I mean? It's actually it's got a good story happening with it.
And that guy who plays Loverboy, he was also in Ben Affleck's The Town. He was one of the robbers in that one.
Yeah, you was wondering.
Yeah, it was the same actor. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that once. It was actually a pretty good show.
Yep.
I liked it. Trying to think of a couple. I have one recommendation. I'm trying to find another one. I want two recommendations. Did you like Stephanie, or did you see Stephanie?
Um. Yeah, I'm gonna rewatch it because I left half the stream, but I was enjoying it.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I'm gonna rewatch that one.
That took me by full surprise. 'Cause I went into that one completely blind. I had no idea. I
Yep.
just knew she looked creepy on the thumbnail. And I was like, shit. It's one of those times where I just put adventurous and I just looked it up.
And Frank Grillo's in that one.
Yeah. Here's one. I got one. And I bet you most people haven't seen it. Yeah.
I like how he's happy.
Oh, he is too, man. I would be too, shit.
Hell
Even
yeah.
though it looks good. Even though it looks really strange on him,
I
he
have
still looks
hair.
bad with his long hair. Like when he was young, he would look weird with long hair.
Yep.
Look, he's hysterical. He's going, man, since he's going to become a hairy ape. I haven't watched my 4K yet, Austin. I'm not sure. But
You have a
I've heard a good thing.
you have a 4K player, don't do you, Gore?
Oh yeah. I got a 4K player and two all region players.
Okay. Yeah.
I make sure I'm able to watch whatever it is I want to watch. If it's on physical media, I can watch it. I don't care where it's from. If it's from Zimbabwe, I can see it. All region. Man, any physical media collector, I always recommend them get an all region player. They
Yeah.
pay for themselves, they really do. That way you're not limited, man. You can get anything from any country. From any country.
Yeah. I know that physical media is kind of dying out, like in Best Buys and Walmart and Targets,
Yeah, but not online, man. Online, I mean,
but we still got the websites and stuff.
well, yeah. Boutiques have never been bigger, and they'll keep getting bigger because of that for at least a while. Man, physical media's got a lot more future than what people think. Look how fast a lot of shit sells out, you know? Look how much they can charge for some shit and people still buy it. That says it all.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm the same way, Steel. I'm 50 and exclusively seasoned. So hair gets her in the mood. Yeah, that's why he wanted that hair. He knows his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I gotta have this hair, dude. My younger girlfriend likes hair. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You can also find them totally in detail. Yep, much cheaper. Yep, that's true. That's true. Yeah, yeah, I'm exclusively seasoned. Yeah, yeah, I like that too. That's the best way to say it. Getting toward the getting toward the high end of middle age,
Hmm.
heading that direction. And that's just long too. I mean, like overnight.
Did Girl House ever got a Blu-ray or something?
Yeah, yeah. Most of them are like foreign. I have a Blu-ray. This is from this, this is from Concord.
Yeah, that's a foreign edition.
Yeah, it's German. Germany. Yep. It's got two different. I've seen two of them, and I think the other one might be Korean or Japanese. So it's not one from here yet that I know of.
Hmm.
Yeah, and they both run somewhere between $15 and $22. So not really expensive.
And you said you got to see Haunt already?
Let's see what.
You got to see Haunt 2019?
Yes, I did see it. I did watch it.
That
The
was a very
first
good.
time,
Yeah, yeah.
I watched it. See about the first 20, 25 minutes of it the first time, and then I had to do something. I wasn't real into it then. I thought like it was really just kind of mid. But then I started over, and when I got a chance, so I could watch all the way through it in one sitting, and I ended up liking it quite a bit the second time.
Yep.
For some reason, the first time I just really wasn't clicking. I think it's because I had shit I had to do. I just haven't been able to really sit down and watch. But yeah, it's pretty good. So now I'm on the hunt. I'm getting a decent version of that.
I have the box set edition that
Yeah,
has like posters, magnets, and the maps that are from the warehouse, the Haunt warehouse and stuff that they go in.
yeah. That one's about 50, $60 or so now. I think at least.
Yeah, and it also has a music soundtrack.
It's cool. I've been hearing about it for a long time,
Yep.
and and like I heard so many people talk about it that I knew it had to be good. There was that many people, what I mean? You don't get that many people saying that it's good unless it is at least decent.
Yep. Nowadays he's just getting kind of sick from the something. Look like he has a fever.
Yeah, yeah. He hasn't noticed it at the line. Yeah, look at it. Check that out, man. What do you think about that? That's creepy, man. I don't remember that part. With a neck? Now look at him. She says he doesn't have hair everywhere. At this point, he's like in the first stage of like some Montana Junior Wolfman makeup.
His damn girlfriend's like getting all butthurt, like thinking, "Oh, you're cheating on me."
With that hair, his next big thing would be he would go out and purchase a fancy sports car.
Mhm.
Next, yeah, that'd be his next thing to get. Then he gets some new younger clothes.
Those things are moving,
That's fucking weird, man. Like little snakes or something.
and he's
Yeah, look
sweating
at this.
too. Like it's hella hot over here, and we're sweating.
He's getting leaves and that's legion on his face.
Yep.
Damn.
Holy
I don't
shit,
care.
man!
Yeah, I don't care what your fucking hair looks like, man. Remember that shit on your face.
It's coming out of his mouth.
Did you hear the scream?
Like a high pitched scream.
Yeah, yeah. And he look, he's like, what the hell? Did he scream?
Yep. Oh shit. Like a
Yeah,
snake snarling, hissing.
then it stood up in the sink and looked at him, and hissed at him, like, motherfucker, cut me again.
That part where you can see his face is getting hairy and stuff. It kind of reminds me of the Jordy Burrow story where all the crap from the meteor is getting all over him.
Yeah, yeah. Got turned into a moss man or something. That's just fucking gross. You know, Jesus, oh my God. Yeah, her message right before was just I. And then the next message was, oh my God.
What's happening? Yeah.
She probably thought we were some weird motherfuckers when she first started watching that.
Oh
If
shit.
if she didn't watch them,
That's a big cut.
she didn't watch horror movies much or anything.
Yep.
So when she first started watching horror, she probably thought we was crazy.
Hmm.
She's not used to us now, but at first she was like, oh. Yeah, so, yeah.
He has another one inside him.
Yep. So, yeah, you just went and paid for some little dinky, teeny ass snake food, man. Space snakes.
He's all canatotic right now.
Well, your third favorite is Teen Wolf still? Alrighty. I did not know.
Yeah, Teen Wolf is a good movie.
Oh hell yeah.
I know they did a sequel, but I like the Michael J. Fox one more.
Yeah, well everybody does. Yeah, it's
Because I remember I heard all the bad thing of God, but I don't know, it didn't have the charm that I had with Michael J. Fox.
I don't know. The end of that story.
Yep.
Well,
Now, now Stacey Cage was stuck with the hair snakes.
yeah. But feeding on his brains, he won't be around too long.
Mm-hmm. If I have a drink.
Eyeball.
An eyeball.
56 minutes into. Oh.
There's Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
And there's
Yeah,
Charles Napier.
I can hear your TV pretty good now.
Oh, you want me to lower it or something?
Just a little bit. Man.
How's that?
That's cool. Thanks.
Okay. Yep. That's Charles Napier, who plays the coach. He was Murdoch in Rambo Part 2, First Blood.
Yeah.
And he was also the warden in Ernest Goes to Jail. And he was in the Blues Brothers.
He's
Yeah.
a lot of shit back then.
Oh, yeah, Silence the Lamb. Yep.
He's itching my face or seen the last story. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's kind of one of those stories. When it affects you like that, you know it's good. That's Twiggy, I do believe. It's like a fashion model from like the 70s or something like that. Twiggy.
Mhm. Yeah.
Napier, yeah. He's the he was the cop that screamed like he was beating on him with six. I've never seen Mark Hamill in was I don't know if you ever heard of it, but it was a sitcom starting in the 70s, late 70s or so. So one day at a time. He played an episode of that.
The what? Oh, Mark Hamill.
Yeah, he played an episode of that. He was that show had a maintenance man, a handyman named Snyder,
Mhm.
and he played like his nephew or something. And needed to be stealing tenants. Shit.
Yep. I'll check that one out.
Yeah, it's one day at a time. It's where Valerie Bertinelli got her start. Valerie
Mhm.
Bertinelli being Eddie Van Halen's ex-wife.
Yep. Yeah, Austin Charles Napier. He was in Silence of the Lambs. He was the one that
He got beat with a stick. Yeah,
Lecter beat the shit out of him and hung him like a crucifixion.
yeah. He's the one that gets a handcuff to the bar. Yeah.
Yep. And Lecter just beats the shit out of him.
Yeah, all he could do was try to get off there. Then when he seen him coming at him with that stick, all he could do was scream
Boom.
because he knew it was over.
And then they find him all hanging up
You know, it's not that's not the situation you want to be in with Hannibal Lecter when he's holding a stick. Especially.
because he outsmarted them.
There's Roger Corman.
Roger Corman.
Yep,
Yeah,
he's the doctor here.
he done a lot of old movies back in the day.
Oh man, he got so many people started too. A lot of directors and shit got their start with Roger Corman.
Yep.
Yeah, Sleepwalkers. You open the Sleepwalkers. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, he was in the beginning of Sleepwalkers.
Yeah, he's really tough. Yeah. I seen him give that exact face. I don't know how many times. It's like Luke Skywalker back in the day in the original series.
Yeah, especially when that scene goes, "Luke, I'm your father," and he says,
Yeah.
"No,"
Where he
and
goes,
he,
no!
"No," and he's hanging on to something.
Yeah, he kind of gets that look too when Yoda brings up out of the swamp. He's like, whoa, that is possible. You can't believe
Yep.
that little tiny dude could do that. That wasn't shit for Yoda, man. Come on.
Yep. What was your thoughts when Mark Hamill voiced Chucky in in that 2019 remake?
Oh, I didn't hate that one as much as some people do. I like the fact that at least they went a different way. At least they went the AI way rather than,
Yep.
you know what I mean? It was all right. Mark Hamill's a great voice actor, man. He did the Joker in the Batman animated series.
Yeah.
He did a great Joker. Batman is 100 years old. That dude's looking tired. If I just lost an eye, I wouldn't give a shit what color it was. like, yep, give it to me. Of course, I wouldn't expect it to do what this eye does.
Yep. Yeah, still the Chucky movies. I just feel like they turn into shit after Bride.
Yeah, I mean,
Like when they started going to like straight up comedy with Seed and all that shit.
yeah. Now, Curse of Chucky, that first one back, the one that has
With
um
his Bad Door's daughter Fiona.
yeah, that one's not bad because it goes back to a creepy, you know what I mean? That
Yeah,
it's creepy to it.
yeah.
But I
Curse
knew
was
at
pretty
the end,
solid. Yeah,
yeah. Um, but I knew by the end of it when they showed, when they showed her and shit, that they was gonna start getting kind of silly again in the next one. And I was right.
and there's some problems when they brought back the original Andy, which I will kind of go on a rant about that on another day.
Okay, all right.
It just like unless I'll just save it for another day or something.
Yeah, if they're gonna bring him back, man, don't bring him back during silly shit
It's just that like I'm no offense to the actor that played Andy. Like he was good as when he was playing the kid.
when he was a kid.
He's a bad actor in my opinion.
Yeah,
When
it's
he
easy
got
to overlook.
older,
It's easy to overlook when you're a kid, and
yeah,
it's easy to be a child actor. You know what I mean? To
yeah,
do well with what he had there, but that doesn't mean you're gonna grow up to be a good actor.
yeah. Because
A lot of, yeah.
because the one that played the older Andy, Justin Whalen, I thought he was not that bad, and he kind of does look like Alex Vincent.
When I first seen part three, man, I thought it was him. For that. At first, I thought it was. I thought that he
Yeah,
just got older and changed a little.
yeah. That they made it a year after the year when the second movie came out.
Oh, so it hadn't been as long. Okay, I was thinking at least 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, it was like it was like in that nightmare scenario where they made the next movie when that movie came out that year, and then the next year it comes out.
Friday
And
13th did that too for a long time, man.
yeah,
80, 81, 82, 83, 84.
and
Just
they did that with
every year.
Halloween. They did that with Halloween 5.
Yeah. Yeah, five come out the year right after four, and it was just like, man. And then six wasn't too far behind. I didn't even try to watch six for a long time. And after five, I knew it ended with that shit. That dude come into the jail and broke Michael Myers. Like, what?
Yep.
That's when I was like, this somehow managed to suck and blow all at the same time. It's bad.
Now he has a new eye,
Yeah, yeah. I didn't give a shit if it was purple. As long as I was getting another eye.
and
Yeah, yeah, the wheelchair one. That was the one with the drawer store. And that was Curse of Chuck. That one was decent. Actually. I thought they were heading back the right way.
I thought it was interesting when they connected the first movie. Like I thought that was an interesting twist
Yeah,
in Curse.
yeah, and had a good creep factor to it too. He wasn't running around cutting jokes and shit. He wasn't,
Yeah,
it
it
wasn't
went
one
back
of
to
those.
like the original first in the second view.
Yeah, I got little things like that where he would make little comments, but it was done right. Like when like when he's going into the elevator and that person passes him and says, "Ooh, ugly doll," and he goes, "Fuck you."
Yeah,
That
yeah.
that was done right. Where shipping damage, oh yeah, Sean is just tormented by the shipping damage on Amazon. He is just getting going on that.
Yeah, Sean. the shipping damage is fucked up at times when you get stuff from Amazon.
I haven't had too much issue with a couple issues, but he has like an issue every time. They do not like him at all. They just know it's you, man. They do not like you.
But when he was saying about the when he said about the steel books, like I just said fuck ordering steel books from Amazon because I was almost gonna get steel books of Indiana Jones 4Ks, and then when Sean was saying that, oh, I got a few 4Ks because they were all beat up, I just said fuck Amazon for that.
Yeah. When you order, yeah, we order steel books from through the mail. Always make sure it's somebody that puts it in a box
Yeah,
because yeah, it's so easy to dent them motherfuckers, man. You can't put a steel book in one of those envelopes things,
yeah,
man. You just can't do it. Like
yeah.
anything I ship anybody, I put it in a box. Speaking of that, I'm gonna show you proof that I'm getting ready to ship this damn thing, and I have it all boxed up and everything. It's got your address on it, but you gotta leave. Mhm. I have to leave. Yeah, I don't get that right now, so I can show you. So you don't think I'm. Here
Yeah,
is your
thanks,
box,
apps.
Juno.
Yep,
Here's your box. There you go.
yep. Thank you.
All taped up and ready to go.
Yeah, thank you, Gordon.
Oh man, yeah. Give you a bonus or two. Also, sometimes it just takes me a minute. First has some good boy. Yeah, first one battle.
Yeah,
Sorry, thing.
it's just stuff after like even though Curse I enjoyed, they fucked it up with Code. Like I like that. Like even though it had gory shit, it had a lot of ridiculous fucking moments in that one.
What did you think of the? What were your thoughts on the remake, on the decision they made on
Oh, the TV show. Oh, the remake or the TV show.
the movie remake?
I was kind of neutral with it. Like I kind of wish they could have worked on the doll like more on it, but there was some gory stuff to it, especially when that perverting janitor gets his comeuppance in the asshole boyfriend. Like those were
Right.
satisfying parts.
Yeah.
And Mark Hamill, he does a good job. It's just like he was in the same situation as Jackie Earl Haley when he had to do Freddy Krueger, and Mark Hamill's
Yeah.
doing Chucky, and that's Brad Dourif.
Well, plus he was supposed to sound AI-ish, like you know what I
Yeah,
mean, like a machine. So
and because he already did Chucky before, he was on that Robot Chicken. They were doing like the parody of Chucky, and he voiced Chucky.
I don't know. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that was like probably the reason why they got him.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it just some had some problems, but I would rather I rather watch it than the TV show in my opinion. I do not like the TV show.
I've never watched TV shows.
Yeah, they did the Chucky TV show.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
I figured it probably wouldn't be so good. I don't watch many TV shows like that. Horror movies, old horror
Yeah,
movies.
yeah, and then you get these new characters that are just fucking douchebags, unlikable characters. Especially
Yeah.
this girl who's like a bully throughout the first season, and then she tries to have like an arc, but it's like a shitty arc where it's like the first few episodes she's like this asshole bully and stuff.
Well, they try to make it to where she's really good inside, but she
Yeah,
just put forth that she's a bitch.
and and then after the events of the first season, we get to season two, and she doesn't even learn nothing. She's doing fucking drugs and being an asshole to the lead character and stuff. Still, like
Who's the lead character? Is it a kid or
it's
is
a
it?
kid. It's a kid that started the show where he bought Chucky in a yard sale. And Devin Sawa plays like his dad, and Devin Sawa also plays his uncle, so he's playing two roles.
Hmm. Mm.
Shit.
I
He's-
watched part of the first season of the Exorcist TV show. It wasn't horrible,
yeah.
but I stopped watching it right before they brought in the Reagan character. And shit. So I don't
Yeah.
know what I was for that.
I just only watched a few, and I just didn't really got into it. It just didn't feel like The Exorcist to me.
Right. I was aware that they were getting ready to bring in Reagan and shit, and I was like, I don't know if I want to see
Yeah.
that. Leave Reagan alone. Especially if it's going to be somebody besides Linda Blakeley.
And there's one movie I would recommend, which is a possession movie I saw this year. So I'll wait till the end.
But
Yeah.
there's two possession movies that I actually like that a lot of people don't talk about. One of them is The Last Exorcist. That's actually pretty damn good. And The Taking of Deborah Logan.
Yeah. The one there's like a few that I do enjoy, like The Haunting Connecticut. That's actually a really forgotten one.
Mm-hmm.
I know they did a sequel, but I just like the first one. And then they did the possession with Jeffrey Dean Morgan in 2012.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's not bad. I like the girl that played the girl that got possessed. She's been in a few other things. She was in something a couple of weeks ago. Remember we were talking about it all.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was. Though. One of these movies. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of independent series either.
The what?
Um, Steele was talking about how he's not a fan of all these films becoming series now. I said, no, I mean,
Oh, the you talking about the series of Chucky?
yes, Steele was just talking about,
Yeah,
just
I
in
agree.
general,
Still,
just
I
in
agree.
general.
Still,
Yeah, he's not a fan of it. Yeah, I'm not.
I, yeah, I agree. Still, that show got fucking ridiculous, like with a lot of bullshit moments, and you have to lead with these unlikable characters.
Sean says, the trailers I saw for the Chucky series made me want to vomit, so I just
And
never
that
gave it a chance.
I don't blame you, Sean, because Chucky does that at the end of the last episode, in the first episode. He vomits gas and it electrocutes Devin Sawa's character, who's
Okay,
like he literally pukes gasoline and stuff.
that's fucking crazy.
And then that kills Devin Sawa's character.
I can just imagine that. It doesn't even sound good. I would hate to have seen it.
Yeah. And then they're trying to force this unlikable bully girl, like having an arc, but it was just a shitty arc that just felt forced. Because I've seen characters in movies that are assholes, but they build up to like help out the character, and you end up liking them. Like, for example, like CJ from Dawn of the Dead remake, he comes out as an asshole, and
Oh
then
yeah,
later on he helps them, and you start
that
liking him, and he's yep.
they did that right. Yes, yes, they did. They did that right. Very well. It has to be done right, man, or it just doesn't work. You can't put an asshole over as somebody cool eventually that you hate, but then end up liking, unless you got somebody that knows how to write.
Yeah. It's just that when they did that TV show with the bully girl turning like she has an arc, like now she wants to help out and fight Chuck Lee and stuff. It just felt forced and half-assed. Yeah, this story is kind of similar to Body Bags.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh no, but Body Parts.
Body parts of Jeff Fahey.
Yeah, that's a very good one, and I think that's a screen. They have a Screen Factory Blu-ray of that one.
Yeah.
I know it has like bad. I know some people did not like that one, and it got a lot of bad reviews.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, but that was actually a good movie.
I seen it years ago. I remember thinking it was all right.
Yeah, it does have a pretty bloody finale.
I'm trying to think of what I want this second one to be. I think I'm gonna pick an 80s slasher for my second recommendation. One that it's not watched all the time.
Yeah, folks, it's just the Chucky show. Personally, I just didn't like that show.
Yeah. Oh my god. Great mother.
He's getting all
My mama's
hysterical
booty.
and crazy.
Didn't you see it? My mama's booty. Wow. Good band these boys. These fucking screens for
Yeah.
He pukes the alcohol from the bottle
Oh, it was
that they're
alcohol.
drinking. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's not gas. It looked like gasoline, but it was. Oh yeah, it was alcohol. It's just that's what
Yeah.
Chucky does. He pukes on. Was it Devon Sawa's character who's like playing like an asshole, abusive dad or something to the main character and stuff in the show, and he gets electrocuted after he pukes alcohol.
Yeah, I was talking about that Russell man, Twiggy being his wife. Yeah, yeah. Us older people know Twiggy.
Wasn't she in Blues Brothers?
I don't remember is Twiggy. Is she
Yeah, she's
engaged
the
to
girl.
something?
She's the girl. She was the girl that at the gas station that she talks to Elwood at the gas station.
Okay,
Yeah, that's Twiggy. Yeah,
okay. Yeah, but see, I mean, most people your age wouldn't know that, though, man. You know what I mean?
yeah. Blues Brothers is a good movie.
You're um, you're an exception. You got really good older film knowledge for
Yeah,
somebody, right?
yeah. I have the Blues Brothers steel book
That's cool,
from
man.
FYE.
See, I don't know many people your age that know those movies very well.
Yeah. Shit, that's like some nightmarish shit right there.
Right.
Like she's morphing into like an older lady. Like
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, Ninja. Medical horror is an underrated subgenre. There's just not that many of them, really. Yeah, next top model. Yep. I actually seen that season of that too. My ex-wife watched America's Next Top Model, and yep, Twiggy was on there.
yeah,
Twiggy and Denise. Oh God, I can remember Denise. I can't remember her last name, but anyway.
yeah. I agree, Austin. The TV show should have never been had another season because it looked like a show that should have just been canceled. Because it was just a really bad. It was a really bad show.
Okay. Fourth up on you breaketh me with sweet form. You runneth along me like a giant. That sounds good. Upon my horn in the dust. I would keep him. I lives in shadow gas. Therefore rejoice. She's like, what the hell is that? Um,
You know, he's playing a crazy man.
Yeah. I love it. Shit. I'm so sorry you all love anything, shit. That's okay, man. That's okay. Miss 45, yeah. That is a good one. Miss 45. You ever seen that one, Juno?
The what?
Ms. 45.
Miss 45.
Mhm.
I haven't seen that one. A lot of these movies I have not seen. I gotta watch them, man.
It's like it's an early 80s. It's basically a rape revenge, somewhere between a rape revenge and if you take a rape revenge and mix it with Death Wish, except for the chick being,
Oh yeah.
you know,
Okay.
the Death Wish. That's basically what it's about.
Kind of similar to Savage Street.
Uh, no, more like Death Wish than Savage.
Oh, okay.
I
Death
would say.
Wish. Yeah, I like Death Wish. That's a good
Oh
one.
my, oh yeah.
I know that a lot of people don't like the first one, but I did enjoy the
Mhm.
first movie
The first one's my favorite. Easy.
because I know a lot of people complain that, oh, why didn't he just go after Jeff Goldblum and the other guys?
Yeah, the black dude in there is well the black dude toward the end is the one that played Washington in Welcome Back, Kotter.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's one of the thugs toward the end.
yeah. I always enjoyed the first one.
Oh, me too. That's 10 to Midnight's good too. Charles Bronson was the man, dude.
Yeah,
I forgot Murphy's Law.
I have the second movie on from Vinegar Syndrome. That slipcover sold out.
Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. I love it when they do that guerrilla filmmaking, man, because it's just it says
Yeah,
for the moment. You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
just so you know like
Oh
posting
man,
lightning in a
I
bottle.
I still gotta watch Wild Buffalo. I want to check that one out.
Oh yeah, I just got that from Kino River.
Yeah, because I watched like the first 5 minutes and shit, it hooked me in.
Hell
Because
yeah,
I like those creature feature movies where they have to deal with like a monster or a wild animal.
hell yeah, got that one for
And Will Sampson's in that one, who was from Cuckoo's Nest and Poltergeist 2.
Jack Warden. Clint Walker's in there, even Slim Pickens, Burt Whitman, even Kim Novak
Hmm.
is in that mother.
Yeah, I still gotta finish watching that one. That one's actually really cool. It got me into it.
Definitely watch it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, he plays Wild Bill Hickok in there.
So what?
He plays Wild Bill Hickok.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's who Bronson plays in that movie.
Yeah. This is the first 5 minutes. Got like, wow, that movie's PG and there's a there's like gory shots of people getting killed by the buffalo.
That Buffalo's a motherfucker, man, and they do a really good job because it's not a high budget or nothing, So and it's all physical effects, of course. So they do a
Yep.
really good job of making it look like that buffalo is running through there.
Yep. John Randall. Shit, I kind of wish Mark Hamill did more roles like this. He does play a good psychopath.
Thanks, Sean. Appreciate it. Sean says so many great films mentioned in this chat tonight. I appreciate everyone's insights, opinions, and taste for all movies. Yeah, between us in the chat, man, we're covering all kinds of films here. I like to do that, and then whenever somebody mentions it, and I have it, which I usually do. I whip it out and show it.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Um. Yeah. Thank you, Sean. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so I seen the remake with Bruce Willis. I'm kind of mixed with that one, but it
Yeah,
was not a terrible movie or anything. Like I would rather watch it over the fifth one.
right. Yeah, that's definitely one that had probably too many.
Yeah,
1 through
and
3 is what I would say.
yeah, the fourth
Not really
one,
good,
the fourth one, it just it kind of has a weird ending with the fourth one
yeah, yeah,
because he like I thought he was gonna save the girlfriend that he was hanging out with, and then she just gets unexpectedly killed, and he kills the bad guy real fast. Like that was a strange ending.
yeah. Paul, yeah, he plays Paul Kersey. Paul Kersey has like the worst luck with people. Everybody he fucking
Yeah,
everybody he gets close to gets fucked up by thugs. It's like, why don't you move out to a farm out way out where nobody is, man?
it says,
Get out
and
of the
his daughter,
damn city, dude.
and when his daughter died in the second movie, that was like,
That was
damn.
rough, man. That was rough. That was definitely a rough one.
Especially when they had the unrated version or the what you call the uncut version. Shit, that was kind of like tough to watch for that
Yeah,
version.
yeah. There's a few of them that does that. The Ms. 45 is it got steam like that too. Except for
Yeah,
something about the Ms. 45 feels even grimier, feels
yeah.
even dirtier.
Mark
Too much
Hamill
of that.
just got stabbed by his wife in the movie.
Yeah. There's a fifth death. Yep, Sean, there's a fifth death. Yep, there's part five. It called the crackdown or something like that.
Yeah, part five was pretty like not well known, and it was actually like the most forgotten one.
Right.
And they were originally going to do another. They were going to actually continue it with a sixth film, but Charles Bronson just said no
Well,
after that.
well, I do believe he was getting sick around that time too, man.
Yeah,
So um, that
but
man, that man was with one woman for many years. He was married to Jill Ireland, but she was also an actress. And when she
oh yeah,
died, he never got remarried or never. I don't even think he even dated another woman after that.
yeah, she was in the second one.
Yeah, she yeah that
There's
that was
Tom
his
Arnold.
true love.
Yep,
That was his
there's
true
Tom.
love, and he was never interested again. Yeah, that's
Yep,
Toby Hooper and Tom Arnold.
and Toby Hooper, rest in peace, Toby Hooper.
Yeah. He's a lot smaller guy than he looked like. In older pictures, he looked like a big guy. But you see him beside Tom, you realize he wasn't a big man.
Yeah, guys, he appeared in that movie.
His face looks like the face of a big guy, especially like back when he made Chainsaw. Face of death. Okay, oh, so 4 was the crackdown. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause the 6 was, yeah, I didn't even get, but he's been dead for a long.
yeah. I was mentioning my poster behind me. I have Freddy's Dead,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Tom Arnold and Roseanne Barr appeared in that one.
yeah. Oh my God, he's such a I can't stand Tom Arnold. I
Yeah,
hate that guy. I mean, yeah, he's such a clown.
Peter Jason, Wes Craven, Sam Raimi, David Naughton, Buck George Flower, Stacey Keys, David Warner, Greg Nicotero, and
Man with
Deborah
the Walk,
Harry,
yeah.
Mark Hamill, Triggy, Roger Corman, and Charles Napier.
Yeah, Sheena Easton was the girlfriend to Stacey Keach.
Hmm.
She looked weird in that role because I remember back in the day when she was a singer, she always had short hair. She was one of those women that could wear short
Yep.
hair really well. And so I didn't recognize her when I was in the lumber like that.
Yeah, this is a very solid, very fun, entertaining horror
Hey, Mikey.
anthology film.
Hey, Graham, what's going on, man? You seen you in a minute? How you been doing? Been
Oh,
good.
Grim's on. Hey, what's up, Grim? How are you?
Yeah, he joins up maybe once a month or so. He'll pop through for me. All right, Ninja taking all. Hey, take it easy, man. I would say have a nice night, but it's daylight there, so
Yeah.
have a great day, man.
All right, take care, Ginger Ninja DK. Take care. And yeah, this was a very good movie. I enjoyed a lot of Carpenter films.
Yeah, Mikey's the dude that I talked to him the other day because I watched his Metallica versus Megadeth video. Basically saying why do people keep infighting about the two? You can just like them both. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
It's stupid. Why you want to limit yourself like that? You ain't, you ain't gonna have to. Why in the hell would you want to have a personal problem with a band full of people you don't even know? It's like, well, no, I like Metallica. So I Megadeth sucks. It's like, come on.
Yeah, Kino Lorber is gonna do a Blu-ray of Death Wish 4 and 5, which I
Yeah,
heard
I've seen that. Yeah,
Dawn of the Disc said it on their Instagram.
they announced one tonight too. I can't remember what it was. I don't know, but it was mild interesting. Let me see. Shut this down here. Put that off. But yeah, body parts. I can believe that's only the second anthology I've ever done. I'm thinking about doing one, like doing 3 or 4 in a row. Like here about a month ago, I recommended Southbound, and after I recommended that, anyone who has seen that after I recommended it, let me know if you liked it or not. If you haven't watched it yet, go check it out. Southbound's unique. It's pretty good. But
Hmm.
if I do one, should I do Black Sabbath or House of Red Blood, or Beyond the Grave, Tales of Witness Madness? What do you think? What does everybody think?
About
Or like I could do Asylum. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let me see. All right. First of my recommendations is the slash. I do believe it's 1987. This is the Vinegar Syndrome version of it. It's the Slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse.
Yes, very good. And here's what here's this it says. Buddy has an
Uh-huh.
axe to grind. That's Buddy. He's the main guy, and it's a pretty good one. This with this particular slipcover is ridiculously priced, man. It's one of these that comes together like this.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that was actually sold out on Vinegar Syndrome's website.
Oh, it has been for years. And people on eBay want ridiculous price for it.
Fucking scalpers.
Yeah, I hate them. I like to, yeah. Slaughterhouse is a fun one, absolutely. And do you have another recommendation, or do you want me to go ahead?
Oh, well, right now, I have a. Oh yeah, I was gonna recommend a new movie that I saw recently, just watched,
Okay.
and it's called Nefarious.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah,
I
it
think
was
I
a movie about a serial killer who's played by Sean Patrick Flanery from Boondock Saints. He starts as a serial killer that's going to death in the electric chair, and they think that he's faking or being possessed by the devil and stuff. And you can see all the religious stuff that he's like saying and stuff, and how great because he has like a split personality where he goes back as his regular self, and he freaks out, crying and stuff that does he doesn't want to go to death, and then the other half just says, "I don't give a shit. I'm gonna go to death, and I'd rather die and stuff." When he's like the demonic side, yeah, that was actually a very like very powerful slow burn movie,
cool.
and yeah, like yeah, it's very for it's actually not like a lot of people have said it was like a bad review movie and it has like a shitty Rotten Tomato score.
Hmm.
But all in all, I just say the hell with Rotten Tomatoes. Definitely just check it out. Yeah, I
Yeah,
recommend Nefarious.
awesome. Yeah, man. Yeah, that is where Black Sabbath got their name. Yep, from the anthology Black Sabbath. Mario was Black Sabbath. Someone was mentioning. I seen where someone mentioned Fade to Black. Fade to Black is pretty good too. It's got dude from um, the old mini series. He's a star of it. Here's the two slipcovers that came up in Vinegar Syndrome of it. There's this one,
Fade to Black.
Fade to Black, and then there's this. This was the most common theatrical poster.
Mhm.
And it's a pretty it's weird. It's like a psychological thriller. It's not, I wouldn't call it necessarily a slasher, but here's the back of that one slipcover. Vinegar Syndrome does beautiful slits, man. And then here's the
Yep.
back of it. That's all the different personalities that he takes when he kills people. He's like big into movies. So when he kills people, he assumes one of these personalities and he wears the smoke. So yeah. Um, but I just talked about that because someone mentioned Fade to Black. Let's see, where is it?
So that was the movie Fade to Black.
Yeah, that was Fade to Black. Yeah, Pat mentioned it. That's the two. You had two slipcovers and that. All right, my other recommendation, I do believe, was released in 1985. It's not saying it on here for some reason, but it's also an HBO original movie, and it stars an actress. She did a few things back in the 80s, maybe early 90s. She was in um, Night School, I do believe is what it's called, which is kind of like a slasher in the 80s. But her name is Rachel Ward, and it's called Fortress.
Fortress.
And it's a very good movie, man. It kicks ass. It takes place in Australia, and she plays a school teacher that does one of these. She's a teacher of like one of these way out in the boony type schools where you got all the different grades and stuff mixed in there together, and it's like maybe 20 students, 25 or something like that. Well, one morning after school starts, these dudes come through, and it was like four of them, and they all dress up with these different animal masks, and they go to kidnap her and all the kids. And I'll stop there. But
Mhm.
it's really good. Check it out. Fortress with Rachel Ward. Don't confuse it with Christopher Lambert Fortress. It's a
Yeah, I
Rachel
seen that
Ward.
one.
It's a Rachel Ward Fortress from '85, and it's a HBO movie.
85. Okay. Because I have seen the like a month ago. I seen the Fortress movie with Christopher Lambert
Yep.
and Tom Towles is in that one too,
Mm-hmm.
and Kurtwood Smith.
Sometimes, yeah, it's
Not a fan of Solo. Is that like a very controversial movie?
yes, yes. It's up there. There's like Solo, and then there's another one that's kind of like up there like that too. And then there's the most fucked up of all, which is a Serbian film.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily recommend that to anybody. I seen it.
Yeah, same thing with Serbian.
A Serbian film is just unnecessary.
To me, I'd rather watch Hostel any day over that one, or even Saw.
Yeah. Oh, easily. A Serbian film is just unnecessary. Some of that shit that happens in there is just, like I never liked that about films, but that one, I will never watch that movie again.
Another movie I recommend. I don't. I was trying to look for it, but I can't find it. But another movie I recommend is Dead in Tombstone with Danny Trejo and Anthony Michael Hall and Mickey Rourke.
Cool. Yeah.
It's like a very solid movie. Like it's about first he's like a bank robber working with Anthony Michael Hall, who's like his half stepbrother, who he helps him escape from getting hanged from death, and then they rob some place like a bank, and then they're about to rob like a sheriff and murder him, and Danny Trejo's character like doesn't want to see them do this, and they just want to get away with the gold. And Anthony Michael Hall doesn't give a shit, and he shoots the sheriff, and he shoots Danny Trejo's character, and he is sent to hell. And the character that Mickey Rourke plays is Lucifer, and he makes a deal with them, like if he could just kill Anthony Michael Hall and the other guys that betrayed him and send him instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a really good one. I recommend Dead in Tombstone from 2012.
Cool.
Yeah, it's like a western slash horror movie.
So, Solo, that's it's hard to explain, but I mean, I haven't. That's one that I haven't seen yet. I'm not in a hurry to. But I will eventually.
Oh, is he talking about Solo?
Yeah, he was still mentioning. I'm catching up in this
Yeah,
one here.
yeah,
Yeah.
Solo. That's like it's just like it's up there with Serbian film. Like they're hard to watch.
Solo is okay. Yeah, I haven't seen it, and
Yeah.
you know, serving fucked me up, man. That final scene, the last couple of scenes fucked me up bad.
Yeah, and there's a scene that I kind of hit my stomach with a guy and a infant and all that shit. Like, oh my gosh, that part just hit my stomach.
Damn,
That was stomach wrenching stuff right there. Like that was just kind of too much.
son, you can practically smell the wicked shit from the
Go
CDC. Yeah, I did see that part. Yeah, where the
Bullet,
robot shit. Yeah.
Bullet with Mickey Rourke and Tupac. Mickey Rourke did a movie with Tupac.
Wow. With bullet. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I'll definitely check that out.
Yeah, there's an early Tupac movie. I think it might be his first one. That really it, it's a real good one. Here, let's grab it real quick. I'll do one more here, and it will be. This is a good one. This is young Tupac. If anyone hasn't seen this, check this one out. This is
Yeah,
real
Jews,
good.
that's a good one. Very good one.
Yes. But check that out. Anybody hasn't seen that? So, and that's my last one. That's my yeah. I'll start doing one or two horrors, and then I'll do a non. So I'm a big
Yeah.
non-horror.
And another movie I recommend is I had the movie somewhere. Uh, I had the movie somewhere. Sorry about that.
Right?
Oh, but I was gonna recommend District 9 if anybody hasn't seen it
Oh hell yeah! District 9 is a good one.
because I just got it from my birthday haul and stuff that I talked about.
I just got that. Well, I had it once before, but I just got it again, and it's the Blu-ray DVD combo, and it comes with the slipcover about a week ago, and I got it for 50
Oh,
cents.
oh, there it is. I finally found the Blu-ray. Here's the Blu-ray.
Yep, that's the exact same one I got. Yeah, pretty sure, maybe.
Yeah, it was cool. I got this for like $2 with a slipcover.
Hell yeah, yeah. My
Yeah,
favorite stuff too. Very cool. Yeah, awesome.
yeah. If anybody hasn't seen District 9, definitely give it a watch.
Yeah, it's a Neil Blomkamp film.
Yeah, it never got a sequel, even though it got Elysium and Chappie. But I'm not sure if those supposed to be canon sequels to this movie. But they didn't do a sequel to this one.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird. And it's basically most of the movie is it's pretty much a one man show. I mean, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
He's like the only human for a good amount of time. What I'm saying is he carried it by himself.
Yeah, and then you really felt bad for the dude, like because all this shit's going on. Like they're
Yeah.
thinking, oh, he's against the human race, so he's turning into an alien and stuff.
Yeah, and the way he starts out, that's got good character arc. Because the way he
Yeah,
starts out is
yeah,
he's kind of exploiting them, and
yeah,
then
and
it turns out to where he's exploiting them. Yet he starts joining them, and it's something he has to. It's like an inner struggle. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So yeah,
and it also has like a documentary feel to it.
yes, yes, definitely.
Seems like Russell's seen it. That's cool.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
But yeah, if anybody hasn't seen District 9, I recommend it.
Yeah, yeah, as sort of I told him, still, it the scene I seen of that, where it's a kid on the plane or whatever, it's close enough to me. It looks close enough. My imagination just goes nuts. You seen Antichrist? Yeah, that was crazy, man. That was crazy. That was such. I understand why in the hell that he would think, even though he's a psychiatrist, that he could. They just lost their kid, right? Their child died, and it's got Willem Dafoe in it, and him and his wife. He is counseling. He's counseling his own wife on the loss of their son. That is such a. That is such a. I don't know. That is a bad idea. First of all, you're counseling someone on the loss of your own kid, and you're counseling your wife. Talk about
Hmm.
a conflict of interest. That is so stupid. You just don't do that. I don't give a shit.
Was it that A24 movie you're talking about with Willem
Uh,
Dafoe?
well, it's Antichrist. I mean, I don't think it's A24, is it?
Oh, because I know he did I'm not sure. Like he recently came out with a movie, Willem Dafoe. I thought it was that one. You said Antichrist, like, oh, that's a different film.
This is yeah. This doesn't have, yeah. This is yeah. It's just a couple that lost their kid and they're trying to find their way through it. And he's a very like I say he's like a therapist, and he decides to do the therapy on his own wife about their own kid. And it just that's how it starts out. And you just know bad shit's gonna go on from there. You just know it's not.
Did you ever see that movie Godsons with Robert De Niro?
Yes, yeah. Way back when the first time out. Yeah, yeah. Trying to, God. He has done so much. He's in a
Yeah,
little bit of
it's
everything.
about a movie about. It's about a movie where that kid, a kid, that a couple's son, like he gets killed, and then Robert De Niro's a doctor, and then he says, "Oh, I could help you and have another clone of your kid be born with you and stuff."
Right.
The
Yeah.
trailer, the trailer kind of looked false advertising than the movie
Yeah. Yeah.
because it looked like it was gonna be like this psychological ghost story, and then when I watched the whole movie, it just felt like it was just going back and forth with random shit, and the ending was just very confusing.
Yeah. 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 I've seen a few that did that, man. That
And it even had 4 alternate endings on the DVD when I saw the DVD special features when I saw it.
yeah. Yeah, Born Innocent. Oh my God. So you mentioned Born Innocent, the movie where wasn't that? I remember that movie. Wasn't that? Was that made for TV?
Poor innocent. Hmm.
Yeah, she's young in it, man. Seems like it's no. The one that's made for TV is Portrait of a Teenage Alcoholic. I'm
Is that the
pretty sure.
one where Linda Blair's in a juvenile hall prison or something?
Born Innocent. Yeah, it was the first one she did like that, and then when she became of age, she played in tons of those women in prison shows. She was in a few of them after that. Savage
Yes,
Streets is a really good one
Savage.
though.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid one.
Pay close, pay extra attention to the bathtub scene. No, she don't do nothing, but she just sit there smoking a cigarette in the bathtub, and that's all. That, that's all I needed. That's
Yeah,
all I needed because yeah, she's very voluptuous.
yeah. And I know recently we lost a few people in Hollywood. Like remember I mentioned that Alan Arkin passed away last week,
Mm-hmm.
and that WWF wrestler Draws, who was known as Puke, he passed away.
Yeah,
And I felt bad for him when what happened to him in his career.
yeah. I felt even worse for D'Lo Brown because that was just one of those accidents. He didn't do nothing wrong, and he had to live with
Yeah,
that. and regardless, you would feel bad.
Yeah,
I thought Goals would die long before he did.
yeah.
He lived like that in that chair, fully paralyzed for a long time.
Yeah. And he
So
was about to get married before that happened.
yeah, he was a hell of an athlete, man. He was fit. He was a football player. Yeah, yeah, it was too bad.
And
Um,
yeah, they call him Puke because remember that remember Mr. McMahon always
he's got a pew.
he
He's
said
got
on
a
the
pew.
Beyond the Mat.
Yeah, listen, man, we got a
Uh,
pew, pal.
Did you see that documentary Beyond the Mat?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I was a wrestler back when that came out. So hell yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Matter of fact, I watched that to kind of prepare and kind of check in to see what shape Jake was in because I was going to have my match with him in 2001, and I
Oh,
kind of had to
you
figure it
wrestled
out. Yeah,
Jake the Snake Roberts?
yes, in April 2001. Yeah,
Wow, that's awesome, man.
yeah. I wrestled him in a four-way dance. It was me, a dude named his character name was Bob. It was me, Bob, Jake, and a dude called the Big Cheese. No shit, the Big Cheese.
Mhm.
He won the joke. I mean, his name felt kind of goofy, but he's probably the best wrestler in the whole ring. And yeah, Jake, I told the story before. But when he showed up, he demanded he wanted like either 1,500 or 2,500 to do the show. Then he insisted on a fifth of 100 proof peppermint schnapps and made that promoter
Yep.
find a dealer so he could get a little bit of crack. And he said and did this shit for 2 hours before the match.
Yep.
He sat there a whole 2 hours and did that shit. He drank that whole fifth and smoked it. That was when he was at his worst.
Yeah, like
There was no
yeah,
bullshit. Beyond the match showed it right.
yeah. He was doing bad in his in the late '90s. Like it
He
was
didn't
not.
snake anymore. The promoter found this guy. He put an ad out in the paper
Yeah.
for like a 15-foot albino python. And then he rented that albino python from the guy for the night so Jake could have the snake. Hell yeah, man. April 2001.
Yeah, that's awesome to know that. Yeah, because like I also want to mention like I also like wrestling too. Like not just
Oh,
movies, I also like wrestling as well.
yeah. L.A. Night. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Night. Yeah. I, I, I like him, man. He just got something, you know what I mean?
Oh, you're talking about the LA Night guy?
Yeah. Nash kind of criticized him for being, said he stole his character off the Rock and Stone Cold. Well, maybe more wrestlers should use that as inspiration.
Yeah,
'Cause that's what wrestling is. Not
yeah.
that I got a problem with Japanese wrestling and having all these 4 or 5 star matches, but they're starting to lose the show in wrestling. It was better when they
I
had a little bit more show.
yeah,
You
I'm
know?
starting to not. I started stopping watching wrestling like since like last year, late last year. It's just I don't know. It's just some of the shit I just didn't get into. I'm not getting into it. Like especially that AEW wrestling.
Uh-huh.
A lot of the half of the fucking wrestlers are turning heel every week. Like what
Yeah,
the fuck?
they
Like where's
switch
that
up a bit.
magic where back in the day when a wrestler was shot? It was a shocking moment when it was like this guy turned heel like and it was a build up like.
It's got to be
And
built. You can't just all of a sudden just do it. You know what I mean?
it's
Like
like
you need
every
a good
fucking
story.
week, like
A
everybody's
good
turning
story,
heel. Yeah,
a good story or a good swerve or whatever takes time to build up. It doesn't have the impact if you just do it.
yeah,
You got to give a reason for it. You know? But there is some good things going on. I mean, the Bloodline Sami Zayn thing was real good. The Bloodline
yeah.
thing's still
That
going on
was
somewhere.
that was good.
But you know what I mean? Um,
And I know that they brought back that Bray Wyatt dude, and he had a match with LA Knight.
that was so disappointing. His comeback was so disappointing. I don't know what the hell happened or what was going on there. But Bray Wyatt at one time, man, could have been one of the biggest stars and still be one
Yeah,
of the biggest stars. I don't know what the
yeah.
hell happened.
Because I know Bray Wyatt did that Wyatt family thing, and one of them had the your next cheap mask.
Yeah, that was his best shit. Is when he come out and he had the rocking chair and all that. That was the best Bray Wyatt. Was when that
Yeah,
first family he had, man. That, I don't know
and you got
why we made him beat a fiend and all that. It was just
the Fiend. That was fucking ridiculous, man.
I don't get it. And I know it's not him changing it. It's just this man's come to a point where he's got no business running or calling any kind of storyline. Because once he starts looking around and Triple H starts doing it, son, it shit starts looking a lot better. There's a lot better build up, and you can tell Vince is back. You can tell he's calling shots again.
The what you know when they were coming out with the accusation about Vince McMahon a few times when remember at that moment where he's presenting, oh, John Cena's coming next week, and he just left in like 30 seconds later. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what the fuck? That was like real quick, and he did the same thing on SmackDown. Like, I thought he was gonna address like, oh, I'm gonna leave and stuff.
Yeah.
He just says random shit.
Are you on the CM Punk side, or are you against the Punk? Or are you against Punk? Which way do you go?
Oh, for me, I'm not a huge CM Punk fan, but I'm on his side. Fuck,
Well, I
fuck
mean,
Kenny
you got to
Olivier.
give it to him, man. He does know what he's doing, and he's always been entertaining.
To me, to me, the to me the one that I thought was really fucking dumb in that situation was Tony Khan. Like he was like fucking next to him,
He's
and
made the
like
same the
and he
same
just allowed.
mistake Eric Bischoff did. He's becoming
Yeah,
he's friends. He marks out for his own wrestlers.
yeah,
He's a fan and a friend to his wrestlers. You can't be an owner or run the company and be their buddy and be a fan of theirs.
yeah,
You can't do it.
yeah. I'm not like to me the reason I'm on CM Punk's side is that it's just that like they did that shitty thing where when they brought back the young fuckheads and Kenny Olivier, when they brought them back, they were just being like bunch of dickheads, like taunting and making fun of CM Punk. I'm like, fuck you, dipshits.
I see you listen to Jim Cornette.
Yeah, like
Jim Cornette's brilliant.
yeah, Jim Cornette, he knows how to be a fucking heel manager.
And I'll tell you, Punk didn't start all that shit. Hangman Adam Page started all that. He started all that shit.
Yeah, when
He
they
come out
build
there
up,
and called him out. No
yeah,
reason to do that shit.
because there was all that build up to the double or nothing match.
Yeah, he come out and went into business for himself and started shooting on him on the mic for no fucking reason.
Yep,
You do that shit, CM Punk, he's going to retaliate. Period.
yeah, it's just and then like they had that brawl and stuff after the post medium and stuff.
Punk was trying to be good up to that point. He was actually being a calm, nice version of himself. He wasn't coming out and talking shit. He wasn't angry. He seemed happy. After Adam Page did that shit,
Yeah,
then he had something to prove.
it's because of that shit. I stopped watching AEW
They just
and and I started seeing like some of the shit they're coming out like, and then they're turning like half of the roster heel, which is like they're kind of just making the heel turns a joke now.
because you got Tony Khan who is booking for them, and he doesn't know how to book. And if he's gonna be a booker, hire a couple other people to book with you. If you don't know what you're doing and you're friends with them, and that's a mistake. When you're a booker and
Yeah,
you're making friends with your own wrestlers and shit, and you're
yeah,
they pretty much they pretty much harassed him into doing whatever they want him to.
yeah,
He's not going to book. He's going to book the favorites and shit, man. And he's afraid to tell somebody like Punk no. It's just not going to work, man. It's just
yeah,
he needs real bookers. Hire some bookers because you suck at it.
yeah. Because when they were first starting, like when they did the first pay per view, like that was a very good pay per view. They when they first started,
Yeah, I knew when
and
they lost Cody Rhodes, man, that something was heading the wrong way. Because he was
yeah, that sucks. Yeah,
because he was one of the people that helped him, run the place. He
Yeah.
helped start the whole thing, and now he wanted to leave.
Yeah.
Something's
And he had
wrong there.
that brother versus brother match with his brother Dustin, which was supposed to be at
Yep.
Fast. They were supposed to do it at WrestleMania in 2015, but they put it in that shitty Fastlane pay-per-view.
Yeah, that was a damn good match too between him and Dustin. That showed that old Gold Dust still had it, man.
Yeah, the
It
whole
showed he could
ring,
still do it.
the whole ring was red. Like they bloodied up that whole ring.
That match took Cody from being, Stardust and just Cody Rhodes over in
Yeah,
the ring
Star
with
does that
WWE.
shit. What the hell?
That that and his character development in AEW made him a star, and he's still a star, even bigger star now.
Yeah, and I also like that dog collar match he had with the late great Broly Lee.
His shit in AEW was really good.
Yeah, I kind of
I
wish that
love,
was yeah. I kind of wish
yeah,
that match was saved for a pay-per-view, but shit, that
yeah,
was a badass dog collar match.
yeah. That hurt him when Brody died. Yeah,
Yeah,
that that's what fucked up Bray Wyatt too. Bray Wyatt has not been the same since he died. 'Cause they were still good friends.
yeah.
He had mental trauma from that shit, man. He went into a depression after he died. And he has
Oh yeah,
not been the same.
yeah. Pappas mentioned he remembers SummerSlam with Ravishing Rick Rude and Ultimate Warrior. I think they had two SummerSlam matches. One was like a singles match, and one was the steel cage.
Yeah, I remember him having yeah, because they had that feud over Cheryl Roberts. That's what started that shit.
Yeah,
And then after that shit started, and she slapped him. Damn, this is like the '88 shit or something. And from then on, he wore tights out there with a picture of Jake's wife on the crotch.
yeah. He has all the designs on them.
Yeah, he had her face on the crotch with a big old smile on her face.
Yep. They had a good match at WrestleMania 4, but sadly that was a fucking double count out. Or
Yeah, yeah,
or was it time limit? Because it was a tournament for the WWF title.
yeah. There was only like 10, 15-minute time limits
Yeah,
each since they had
yeah,
that.
yeah.
They did
But
the
that
whole
was a
tournament in that
yeah,
one night.
yeah, yeah. That was a good fucking match. It sucks that it ended like with the time limit finishing because it was really good because you got a good story with that storyline.
Yeah, that was the only way that they could keep it going.
Yeah,
If they would have had one person win in 10 or 15 minutes, that would
yeah,
have hurt that storyline. Because it'd been like, damn, one of the dudes can beat the other within 10, 15
yeah,
minutes. What kind of
yeah,
rivalry is that?
yeah. But that was like my favorite match from that tournament because they did that because that resume was stacked with bunch of matches on that tournament.
Hogan Andre, yeah, all kinds of shit, yeah.
Hogan Andre had that was a fun one because they
Yeah,
had the rematch.
I love that because Randy Savage finally got that
Earth,
championship.
oh yeah, Earthquake and Hogan had a few too.
Oh god, yeah, yeah, man. Savage, Savage never got the belt as much as I thought he should have. I think Randy Savage is the best all-around professional wrestler there's ever been.
Yeah, I have that box set. I have that box set of Randy Savage from. They had that box set exclusive at FYE where it had like the Macho Man DVD and it was like the documentary DVD with the other two discs included, and it had like his sunglasses included in the bandana.
That's cool. I knew anything about that.
Yeah,
Wow. Oh man, I wish I had that.
because it was
I
back into that.
I have a box full of physical media on wrestling. I got the first 15 WrestleManias, and then I've got several others over here. I probably got 80 of them.
Yep.
I'll do a video and show them all sometime.
Yeah, so that box was pretty nice. I got it like back in 2016, and because I kept seeing it sitting there at FYE, like, and then one day was my birthday, and like I said, fuck it, I'll buy this on because I wasn't getting more movies, but I just got the Macho Man set instead
Yeah,
because it was like $100 for it,
man.
and I'm like, I'll just get that because that looks like a nice set to get.
No, yeah, I wish I had that.
Because even had like when you open it, you even open it, and it has the side has like the chapters of the matches that
Yeah.
are on the disc, and that's pretty cool. And you get like images from his matches and his poses, like very nice set.
Damn. 'Cause I'm like a huge Ultraman fan.
Uh,
Shit. If if I had known about that, I'd have got that. Damn.
yeah, Earthquake was also he was also in the Attitude Era. He was in the oddities
Yeah. Yeah. I just,
with
yeah.
ICP and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. What was that guy? That one big dude's name?
Kurgan,
Yeah, Kurgan. Yeah.
he was in 300.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like Nathan Jones, I think his name was. He was supposed to be
Oh,
in the Thank You Match the Undertaker.
oh
He was,
yeah, because
he was
he
in the beginning of Troy.
yeah Nathan Jones, and he was also in the Condemned with Steve Austin or Stone
Yep.
Cold. It
Yeah.
was it yeah because he was supposed to wrestle me at WrestleMania, but they took him out because they didn't like how he wrestled and stuff. And it was kind of funny that you before they show like a SmackDown pre-tape where Undertaker just getting all fucking pissed, like, come on, work hard, man. Like you can see that he's not like doing the best and stuff.
He had times of being lazy. Yeah.
Yeah,
He sure
like
did.
they showed that. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, man. I've always been. Yeah. I took a few years where I wasn't much of a wrestling fan, but I always come back for one reason or another.
oh, shit.
And then for years being in the wrestling business, as far as traveling around the independent circuit and stuff, it,
Mhm.
certain things about that left a bad taste in my mouth. So I didn't mess with wrestling for a while after that either. But I'm well over that now.
Yeah. Paps enjoyed the Taker and Mankind match, Hell in a Cell.
Oh God, that was just
That
yeah, insanity.
that was a fucking terrifying match. Like that was very powerful,
He's broken in half.
especially when the he gets chokeslammed into the cell, which was actually not script.
But
Like when he got thrown in and the chair just fucking smacked him in the mouth, and that's why he has a
plus,
tooth in his nose. Yeah,
hitting that ring is a lot worse. Like when he come off the top and went through that table, each time you go through a table, the table helps to break your fall. So that wasn't nearly as bad as a bump when he went through the cage and hit that ring. That
yeah,
rings are hard, man. People don't even know. Rings are hard.
yeah. And then he redid it. He did the same. Mankind did the same thing with Triple H, where he got through and he slammed into the damn ring like shit.
Yeah. Well, that he didn't want to take that bump again, so they kind of set it up to where when he went in, it would give. So
Yeah,
it was almost like having a crash pad because
yeah.
I don't think he could have taken it twice. I
Uh,
just don't see it.
yeah, the Hell in the Cell matches were brutal as shit, and they're
Yeah.
it's just like I don't like them now because just how tame they are now. It's just
Yeah.
like
He's used to it.
because to me like the Hell in the Cell matches, like I like the one with Shawn and Taker, and I
Yeah.
like the one with Randy Orton and Undertaker, which was my favorite because I liked how Randy Orton involved his dad, Cowboy Bob Orton, and they got all busted open, and Taker
That
was
was a good
kicking
feud.
ass in that one.
That feud went on for like a year. Except for did you hear what happened out of that? They they had it to where Bob Orton, his dad Bob Orton was supposed to give color, which is
Yeah,
bleeding, and except for he didn't let anybody know that he had hepatitis, and I guess the Undertaker beat the fucking shit out of him over that. But they found
yeah,
out after that, so you can't have somebody bleeding on you and say hepatitis because there's
yeah.
always a chance you
That
get it.
yeah, because I know that was it the butcher Abdullah the butcher. He had hepatitis as well, and he was a
Yeah,
bleeder. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. He gave it to that Hannibal dude. I don't like Hannibal at all, man. He's a fucking dumb.
yeah. Even Jim Cornette says he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I enjoyed him. He was also known to win the first Royal Rumble.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He did. What's wrong about that? It was Hogan won, Hercules won, and then Duggan. I think it's the best migraine headache stuff
Yeah,
on the planet.
yeah.
Love
And
it.
then they had Bret Hart and Lex Luger win, which is like the only time they had two wrestlers win.
Yep, that was around the time that they
But
were changing their mind about the Lex Express and trying to make him the next Hogan.
yeah, because like that Yokozuna match that he had, like they just it was fucking random where he got this like a count out win, and then the fucking balloons started appearing, and he's like waving the American flag,
Yeah.
like he didn't win the title, dude. Like
Well, geez, right before he was a narcissist, and he looked at himself in the mirror and he talked all
yeah,
this shit,
and he was the cocky heel and stuff.
and then he was gone for 2 months. And when he came back after
He
that
did
two
the Lex
months,
Express.
he was wearing this and he was talking about how he's a changed man and everything. And it's like, show us your change. Don't tell us about it. That was just
Yeah,
spur of the moment thinking. You thought, man, Lex Luger looks good, blah, blah, blah. I think I can make him the next Hogan.
Snuka and Jimmy Snuka and Steamboat wrestled. I didn't know.
I don't remember it, but it makes sense because Snuka, to begin with, was a heel.
Yeah,
He was a bad guy, and he was like supposed to be one of these like out of control Islander guys.
yeah,
There's a lot of people look down on him these days because of that
yeah.
rumor.
Because I know that that story came out about him and his girlfriend and stuff.
Right, Kiwi, the sheep herders, Russell, the sheep herder, same one that became the Bushwhackers. Me and my ex tag team partner Gutter worked a match for them too.
Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like the Bushwhackers. I thought they were entertaining.
That motherfucker. That was the first time that I ever worked with what they call a big gun. That's what they call them in the industry. Um, and on their way back down, they always go through the independent group. Well, that was the
Yeah,
first big gun that I ever wrestled with in that tag team match. It was me, Ruin. My name was Ruin, and my tag team partner was named Gutter, and we were the Gutter Punks.
yeah,
And we took on the Bushwhackers. And when I first met him, the shoulder for the Bushwhackers touched my balls, man. He went like this, like he went to shake my hand, just wrestling handshake, like two fingers and a thumb. And
shit.
that's just how the wrestlers, I don't know why. But I went to shake his hand, he moved his hand, and he went for my balls. He tapped my balls, and he went, oh! And I was like, what the fuck? And then they were fucking laughing at me. I
Like
guess
they
I must
weren't.
have had a funny
Yeah,
look on my face. I mean, wouldn't anybody? But then they fucking laughed at me. Yes, he tapped my fucking balls.
shit.
Oh! Yes. But that was them two and Jake were the guns that I ended up having to work with. I met a few, but I really wanted to work with George Animal Steel, but of course I didn't get to.
Yeah, or there's Animal Steel. Yeah, he's awesome.
He's cool. I'm not even talking to him and shit. He boomed a couple cigarettes off me. He's a really nice guy. He was the first one that I ever met like that, and I was fan struck by him. You know, I didn't know what to say.
Yeah. How long did you have to do the rest? How long did you do the wrestling?
12 years I was wrestler.
12 years.
I was wrestler from 1998 until 2010.
Yeah,
Over 500 matches. Man.
yeah. The Warlord. Yeah, he's a huge ass guy. Paps. Yeah,
Yeah, they were just ribbing me with the tap on the balls. They would shake
yeah,
my hand and did that, and then it was just their way of making fun of the green guy. They just making fun of me because I was young and green. I was only 29 years old when I met them. 28,
yeah,
29. It's fun
yeah,
stuff though.
yeah.
It's
Like
fun to
yeah,
be able to talk
yeah.
about it.
Like yeah. I enjoyed talking about wrestling. Like I did like wrestling because I started watching wrestling around when I was like 7 years old,
Yeah.
and I
Um,
started watching like the old tapes, like not the old tapes. I mean like the DVDs, like of the WrestleManias and the Royal Rumble matches.
the Beach
Like
Boys.
I have the first volume set of like the original Royal Rumble DVD,
Uh-huh.
and that was like the
Bruce
earliest
Beefcake.
ones.
Bruce Beefcake was standoffish. He acted like he was too good to. He came in and did a match in around 2000. He didn't communicate with any of us. He kind of acted like he was better than all of us independent guys.
Oh, Beefcake.
That's how he acted. Yep.
Oh,
Bruce
he was a
loved it.
dickhead.
So I don't know because he didn't. He had his own little dressing area. Even I mean, Greg Ever Valentine dressed where we dressed. Snooker dressed where we dressed. King Kong Bundy dressed where we dressed. All these guys, but Beefcake had to have his own little spot, and he didn't want to. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Oh, what was the Beefcake? Now if there's the Beefcake, I don't know about that, but I know Bruce Beefcake. Well, I don't know him, but you know, we all know
But
who he is.
yeah, yeah, I
Um,
started watching wrestling like because I also like wrestling like because it was like because I know you see my channel and I said that I like movies and stuff. I also like wrestling as well, like the older stuff.
that's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, yeah. You like little movies, you like little wrestling, man. And
Yeah,
you're what 23?
yeah, yeah. I'm like
Dang,
23 years old.
I wish I
Yeah,
was
like
23 years old.
yeah,
I envy that.
like I still have like I've been collecting like some old pay-per-views like from the early 2000s and stuff, and I'm still looking for some of them. Like I have the WrestleMania 17 original DVD, which I found for $40 at FYE, and it was in good condition.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna do a. I think I'll. Should I do an upload or should I do like live stream showing off so I can talk about them, showing off my wrestling physical media collection. Which you think I can do?
Oh, well, like what you should do for the collection.
Yeah, should I do it live so I can talk about it with everybody, or should I do an upload?
Hmm. You want you want to wait till the chat says it, or you want me to say it or something?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Should I upload my collection of it and show it off, or should I do a live stream and show it off?
Because
What do you
I
think?
do like your haul videos, but like
Okay.
unless you want to like talk about it more, holding it and stuff.
Yeah, because I mean, wrestling's just something people tend to want to talk about, and horror people like wrestling, and I figured that would give it. You know, I'm sure people would have a lot of stuff to say about certain runs I have. You know, so
Yeah, I think a live stream would be better,
yeah,
so we
yeah,
could get like people's opinions about what they thought about this wrestler or what they thought about this event.
wrestling's just that thing. You know what I mean? It's just something that people. Once I start showing it off, everybody will start talking about it, and they'll mention
Yeah,
matches about it. You know what I mean? That's why I was curious. That's why I was like, maybe a live stream would be the way to go with that.
yeah. But
No, man, yeah,
my favorite wrestling match. I know that a lot of people don't like this dude because what happened to him and his family, what he did. I like the match with Chris Benoit against Kurt Angle at Royal Rumble.
oh, yeah. Well, nobody
That
said Chris Benoit couldn't wrestle. You know what I mean?
that like
Benoit
even
could
if
wrestle.
anybody's not a like that's a match that I feel like if anybody's not a wrestling fan, they should recommend watching that one. That's like a badass fucking match
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh,
because they
definitely.
worked their ass off, and then when after the match finished, they gave Chris Benoit the clapping, standing ovation. Like it was just a fucking beautiful match.
Oh man, yeah. You got that. You got the Bret Hart Stone Cold match WrestleMania 13, which
Yeah,
is the
that's a
best ever
badass
turn of
one
all
too.
time. You got don't forget about Shawn Michaels and Chris Jericho at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
That was a
and then
fucking bad match. Oh man.
that surprising heel turn at the end, kick into
Yeah.
the low blow.
Well, yeah. Well, Jericho came into it a heel, but then he acted like he wanted to shake his hand. You know, like saying good match. Like even though Michaels won, he was like,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm gonna shake his hand. And he acted like he was gonna be a good guy now, like he's gonna go face.
yeah,
And then just when he shows, just when he acts like he's gonna show some sportsmanship, the
yeah,
bad guy's gonna show
yeah.
sportsmanship even though he
The
lost.
one part,
No,
the
no,
one
he's not.
Yeah. The one part they cut out in the beginning of the match was when Shawn Michaels was entering the match. Chris Jericho flipped him off, but I don't know why they cut that out because like they show Stone Cold flipping off for other wrestlers, but that was
Yeah.
actually a pretty like a cool heel moment.
That was the one where he was shooting the confetti guns on the way down, wasn't it?
Yeah,
And
and
like two
one of
didn't
them
work.
was jammed and stuff.
Two of them didn't work.
Yeah,
And,
like
he was getting embarrassed, man. That last one he prayed for, he was like, please. He's
yeah,
like, man, he pitched a bitch when he got back there. He was like, what the fuck? Didn't somebody make sure this shit worked?
yeah,
That'd be embarrassing, man. That's WrestleMania.
yeah, like
Yeah, yeah.
that.
Let
Yeah.
me see. We took someone inside of it. Yeah, they had that surprise big ass. Wasn't that the egg with the gobbledygooker in it?
The what?
Pat's talking about they had that surprise big ass turkey.
Oh,
Wasn't that the egg?
oh, it was
Gobbledygooker?
I think it was Hector Guerrero that was in the
Yes.
Luger. Originally, that was supposed to be Undertaker in there. That Mark Calloway.
He thought he was afraid it was going to be him because he knew they were looking for somebody to be like this chicken, this gobbledygooker thing, and he was getting hired at about the same time. Because remember that Survivor Series was his first match,
Yeah,
so he was afraid when Vince wanted to talk to him and start talking about what I mean, him coming in. He was so afraid that he was
yeah,
going to be the guy in the egg, and he was so happy to find out that he was going to do something else
yeah.
because Vince called him. Vince called him, and when he answered, Vince McMahon said, "Hey, is this the Undertaker?" And the Undertaker was like, and he said he thought for a minute and thought, yeah, I should probably say yeah, because I can tell it's this man. He said, "Yeah, this is the Undertaker." He said, "All right," because
Yeah.
that was smart. That was smart of him. So no,
Yeah.
he was never supposed to be. He was afraid he was going to be.
I'm glad they chose that he was the Undertaker instead, because I thought it worked. Like it even shocked everybody when he first appeared. Like they were just fucking terrified.
There was nobody like him, man. Someone almost
Like
7 foot tall, over 300 pounds, that
yeah,
could had his agility and
yeah,
could walk on the rope and shit.
yeah.
They
My
sold
phone's
him
gonna
big.
yeah, my phone's gonna die. Gore is like 2%.
Oh shit! All right. Well,
But I wanted to talk a little talk more about wrestling. But next time,
cool.
if
Go
you
ahead.
invite me about a stream or invite me to a stream, I'd like to talk more about wrestling.
Oh yeah, man. So sometime here next few weeks or something, I'll have you back if you want, and we'll post it again.
Yep.
Or maybe you can do that live stream with me where I show off the collection.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, man. Thanks so much for coming by, man.
All right.
Take
Thank
it
you.
easy.
And
Yep. Had a great time, man. Have a great night.
yeah, I'll definitely get Body Bags on Blu-ray and
Cool,
get
man.
that one. Yep.
Well,
All right.
everybody, thanks a lot, man. I hope
Take care,
everybody
everybody.
enjoyed the movie. I will see you guys back here tomorrow night. We're still on for the horror episode 16. Part 3, Part 2, my favorite badass, the best survivor girl that ever
Definitely a
lived.
badass sequel.
And I mean, last week was fun as fuck. You can just imagine it's going to be twice as fun because it's Part 2.
Mm.
You guys have a great night. Take care of
Night.
yourselves. Take care of each other. Much love to you. That's Juno2000. I'm Gore.
Take
You
care.
guys. Take it easy.